Hello everybody! Welcome to this first video of D&D on my YouTube channel. I'm doing a little intro here. This part was not filmed during the stream, so ignore I didn't turn my light on. Various other things. This is not streamed. So what I will be doing here is I will be recapping the plot of the campaign up until this point, because the session that you are about to see is session 6 in their chronology. I'm joining later in the party. I'm joining the party later in the campaign than everyone else did. So I'm coming in as a newcomer after they've already gone on this adventure. So I will be going through and recapping the plot up until this point. If you have already caught up, which you can do by watching the VODs on King Crow's channel, which I will be linking in the description. So just look down there if you want to go and find all of the previous session VODs of everything that already happened. Or you can watch this quick rundown that I have put together for you. And if you don't want to watch it, please just skip to this timestamp. I'll also probably have it marked in the bar. We'll see. We'll see if I can figure out how to do that. So, without further ado, I will get into it, and after this breakdown, I'll just be switching back into the stream VOD that I recorded with my layout. So you'll see me introduce myself again, but that's previous me. This is current me, posting it now. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, we have our party. Our party consists of 4 adventurers to this point. Currently there will be now will be 5. So our party members include Wolfgang Hero, a half-orc rogue, played by the lovely Crow, who you will see. In my layout, I have all of the characters' borders based around like their items and their aesthetics, and then I have their names, their players, race, class, and pronouns. So you can see all the more information on each party member once it's actually in the screen. So we have Wolfgang Hero, half-orc rogue, played by Crow, Angel, Gerdo, who is a tiefling bard who has just recently multi-classed into warlock based on some experiences that she had in the tower, that I will get into in a moment. Penny Brightside, a gnome druid noble from the Rindwood Woods and the Brightside estate. Aluk. And Penny's played by Bug, who's the bottom middle part, will be about here on my screen. And Aluk, a Gnoll barbarian, who is being played by Tay. So you will see everybody's faces on the screen when we get there. But yeah, so that's the party up until this point. Oh, and I will be playing Xerophon Esme, who is an ASMR. My dog's barking. Okay. So that is our party, and the party of these 4 adventurers, Hero, Angel, Penny, and Aluk, got into a fight with some city paladins over in their guild, the guild hall building, I believe. I have a lot of notes on everything in terms of like the breakdown of this realm. So we are in the realm of Syldaria, which is the main realm. We're on the continent of Ultagar, and then we are in the southern town of Blyvale at this moment. So there's a whole continent that is Ultagar, which is ruled by the Queen Malvala, and we're quite south from the capital city, but we are still on the same continent. This feels like I'm rambling. My notes didn't have this part in it. I don't know why I didn't include these. You know, I'm a great streamer, I promise. So after being arrested by city paladins after getting into a fight, the party was taken before the ruler of this small area known as Varys Goldpetal, who is just an incompetent, just official, just a mean bald man. And he forces the party to climb the tower in his name or be killed, basically. So they decide, not really, they're forced to climb the tower. And the tower is this massive obelisk in the sky, just this huge tower that goes as high up as the eye can see. And I hope my music's not too loud. Yeah, so the tower goes up as far as the eye can see. No one's been able to climb it all the way to the top and make it back alive, as far as the party knows. And now they're being tasked with climbing the tower. They get to the tower, and they're practically forced inside. And from this point, I'm going to be going through what they encountered on each floor of this tower. I won't be going into every single detail. If you want every single detail on everything that happened in the tower and everything, go watch the VODs. They're only like a couple hours per VOD. I think the longest one is 3 hours and 50 minutes, maybe? I just rewatched all of them to make these notes, so cheers. Go do that. Hit myself in the tooth with my mug. Good job. So here are my events of what happened in the tower. So they enter the first room, and on this floor, they are tasked with fighting a dryad, which they do relatively quickly and handily, only taking a few decent hits. The next room is one with a maze of tiles on the floor, where each tile has a different corresponding attack or element type thing based with it, and they have to figure out which tiles to step on to get through. The next room has a satyr and some sprites that they fight and kill. The next room is a rest floor. Next floor, not next room. They're climbing as they go. The next floor is a rest floor where everyone was given a bed that corresponded to just their personalities. However, Angel and Hero were only given one bed, and hilarity ensues. Wolfgang and Angel have a bit of a thing going on. You'll see. And in this night, the party has dreams relating to their pasts. And then once they wake up, and finish their long rest, they go up to the next floor, where there's a bunch of vases. I believe 4 rows of vases, each having different things inside, but through this they trigger a vase mimic, which they end up having to fight. The next floor is quite interesting. They enter into what appears to be an outdoor valley with mountains and forests along the outside, and basically it's like a fairy trap, basically. So it's this magically trapped market, and a Luke and Angel get pulled into the thrall to shop, and the others have to break them free. If anyone's seen Percy Jackson, not seen, read, don't watch that movie. Minor tangent. But if anyone's read Percy Jackson and they remember the Lotus Hotel, I believe it's called the Lotus Hotel, the one that like people get trapped in forever because they're like having fun or whatever, that kind of vibe, but as like a fairy market. Eventually they're able to break through the illusion and continue on to the next floor. On the next floor, they fight 2 halflings, an orc, and a direwolf. This is a larger, far more dangerous fight, and in this fight, Angel is dropped down to 0 hit points and dies. However, in a vision that Angel receives after she passes on, she is chosen and brought back to life by the goddess Arathis, who is the goddess of the tower that they are currently climbing. So Arathis saw Angel dying and was like, nope, grabbed her, and so Angel has become one of Arathis' chosen, which is where her warlock multi-class comes in. She is now a warlock of Arathis, basically. As I'm understanding it, if any of this is wrong, I'm sure the DM will correct me at some point. Napkin, I'm doing my best. I love you so much. What's next? The next floor was a rest floor. All this is happening over a variety of sessions. This is like 3 sessions in. The next floor is another rest floor where they all collectively dream of an elven woman who's asking them to save her. Except Angel has a dream of the same elven woman talking to her speaking about like, oh, you're one of her chosen now, and it's like basically a pep talk, kind of. And then, yeah, oh, I love this floor. The next floor, they meet the statue of a person and a lion, and the person wants a story. The person's name is in my notes. Well, I know the lion's name is Leon. Feya. The person's name is Feya. Feyre? No, not Feyre. That's Akatar. Don't. Something like that. So the person wants a story, and Hero rolls really high on charisma, and like nat 20 on charisma, and decides to be the one to give a story. The person likes it and decides to let them through. However, the party decides that they would like to share a story with each other. So they each take turns going around telling stories about their lives, and in this moment we learn about Hero's ex-girlfriend who betrayed them and practically left them to die and put their life in peril, as well as putting the blame for something large on Hero. We don't know all the details. I'm massively simplifying this just for the sake of brevity. I've literally already been recording for 12 minutes, so, you know. Luke shares about being severely injured as a child after being separated from her clan and attempting to steal food from a group of adventurers, I believe. And they injured her extremely badly with a sword across the chest. Angel shares her true name and how she got the name Angel, and about her mentor who gave her the name, taught her the lute, and all of these other things. I don't know if I would be able to pronounce Angel's real name at this exact moment, nor do I think I spelled it correctly, so I'm just gonna leave that out. If you want to hear it and find it, go watch the VODs. And then Penny shares about her girlfriend Winnie and how the two of them came to be together and what drove them apart. So Penny and Winnie are a real Romeo and Juliet type story. They are from two noble houses that hate each other, I believe, and they fell in love, but their families basically forced them apart. Bug tells it so well and so emotionally, so please, if you watch anything from the VODs, please go back and watch these stories that the party has given about their characters. It is just art. Okay, next floor is a parlor where they each pull tarot cards from a beautiful human woman. Penny pulls a staff, pulls a card and gets a staff from the card. Hero gets gloves that are invisible when worn and are very good for stealth and sleight of hand, rogue type stuff. Luke got 2 uses of the wish spell, so we'll see when that comes into play, but that likely will. And Angel pulled a card and summoned a 4th level tiefling fighter into her service. So now the party has another member named Aurelia, a red tiefling fighter who is bound to serve Angel until they die. Side note, Aurelia goes by any pronouns, so anything like that. I have the pronouns for all the other characters in the party. By the way, Angel is she, her, Aluk is she, her. I believe Penny is she, they, and Hero was originally they, them, but I believe are he, they currently, and Zira, my character, is also she, her. So, moving on. Next floor has a mirror that when the party gazes into it, they are confronted by their worst fears, and they must conquer them to be able to pass through the mirror into the next room. They all manage to get through the mirror eventually. Many of them fail a lot of times to be able to get through, but they manage to do it. Next room, they encounter a sphinx that asks them about their journey, basically to determine if they are good enough people to be let forward. The sphinx lets them pass with almost no issue, luckily. And finally, they reach the top of the tower where they find an elf, the elf woman that had appeared to them in their dreams, shackled to a bed with magical chains. The party manages to free her before she she frantically casts a spell and gives them a talisman, telling them to save her people, and then fading away and dying before them, passing on into some afterlife. So that's a fun mystery that they'll have to unravel at some point. Also, Aurelia, they figure out, is some person that was someone from somewhere that has a life and a wife and a family somewhere, probably. So we gotta go find that at some point. And same thing with the talisman. We gotta get that one figured out. And yeah, so they finish everything in the tower. They get 100 gold pieces, and they manage to finish everything in the tower. They go to the door that led to the bottom floor, and it lets them out into the hills outside of Blyvale, and they've completed the tower. And outside of the tower, they are escorted back before Varys Goldpetal by the Queen's right hand, Chancellor Galadan, which is some fancy elf man, and I believe he is Queen's most trusted advisor and mightiest warrior. I believe that's what Napkin said. And when they get before Varys, they're basically like, screw you, we didn't get anything, here's a single coin. And then they left. The talisman they got from the tower, they hid in Hero's invisible gloves. Very cool. Originally, Angel was trying to hide it in her boobs, but there's a whole just slapstick comedy of getting that into Hero's glove. Recommend watching that. That was last session. And then they go to the town, which is weirdly deserted, might I add, versus when it was beforehand. And they go to an item shop to buy more gear, including a Luke buys a vial of oil of slipperiness. Angel gets a health potion, I believe. Hero buys elven chainmail, and Penny gets boots of elven kind. Hero basically strong-armed a woman out of these. And yeah, I think that's all the things that they got. I'm just saying the oil of slipperiness because, wink, wink, that'll come into play later. They then go to the inn/tavern of this area. They buy drinks and book a room, but then Penny notices her girlfriend's familiar in the alleyway in the doorway of this tavern. So she goes and follows it into an alley where she finds an envelope with an invitation to her girlfriend's wedding with the text, "Save me," appearing above it. And that is where they ended the last session. Napkin, the DM, will give a rundown as well, basically going over some of these points, but I wanted to go through everything from session 1 to now for people that are just coming to this video not wanting to go back and watch all of those, but still wanting to know what's going on. So I've given basically all the major plot points. There's like some like inside jokes type stuff that I didn't put in there for the sake of brevity. But overall, that's the main plot points, all the things that happen in all the levels of the tower, how we've gotten from here to now, and what's leading up to my character, Xerophon Esme, joining the party. So, with that out of the way, I wish you all luck on this wonderful adventure that you all are about to experience. Session 6 of Stories of Syldaria, and I will take it away past me. Go. Hello everybody! Welcome back to my stream, or welcome to my first ever D&D stream. I'm going to be joining the group of the group of Stories of Syldaria that have been already streaming for 5 sessions by this point. So if you want to catch up on lore for rest of the stuff for all the rest of the characters before my character comes in, you can do that. It's over on Kingdom X Crow's YouTube channel. Pretty sure it's linked through their thing. I need to figure out how to put stuff in descriptions of streams. I'll figure that out. But, yeah, so I today will be playing Xerophon Esme, my ASMR cleric. I've got my dice tray, my dice and everything. And once I switch back to the actual stream layout, I'm gonna have to switch my camera, so it might get a little wonky there for a moment. But yeah, I'm super excited. I've been looking forward to this for weeks. I have all of my character sheets and everything set up. And yeah, I really, really hope you guys enjoy. Thank you all for coming to watch this stream. Anybody that's watching this VOD later, thank you so much. And without further ado, let's just get into it. Give me a moment to switch my camera and switch it into the D&D screen. So, yeah.
All right, mine's on too.
Tee-hee-hee.
Swaggy swag.
Swag.
Let me start the music. I love that we all are just streaming Crow's intro.
It's so
Yeah.
funny.
It's very funny.
This is very good.
Do you think he knows?
Now it seems like he does. Yes.
Or somebody's harassing
Y'all
him.
were
in
so
chat.
fast. Y'all were so quick. I wasn't ready. I look over, everyone's just staring. Like, okay, I'm here. Telling them to follow the YouTube.
We like to look. We just like to look at you.
True.
Guys, please let me know if desktop audio is good, by the way. If it's fucked up in
It's
stream.
so funny. We streamed half of a session that no one could hear me for.
Oh,
Yeah,
that would
God.
be funny.
I'm looking at at all the code in OBS, the information, to see if the volume levels are about the same.
Staring into the
Open
Matrix.
mine is good too. I have no idea.
Oh, my
One person in that chat. Willa, you're gonna have to let me know if you
Bug.
can actually hear people, please.
Heart.
Heart.
Okay. Got the yawns. All right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Gay people.
Yes.
Emotionally,
Alright.
no, but you know,
Oh, yeah.
we'll go for it, I
You'll
guess.
be fine. Just to give chat the same rundown that I did for everyone else. Everyone, say hi to Tuck, our new party member.
Hi.
Hi,
We've never
Tuck.
spoken before.
I've never met any of you before,
Never,
ever.
ever.
He
A
is going to
stranger.
be joining our party this session. We have a few things to wrap up first, and then we'll have a fun little encounter with her and her character. So everybody be nice. So I will just jump into our summary here, and then we'll get going. Okay. Last week, the Tower Terrorizers finally bested the tower. They talked to the Sphinx, who decided to let them through the last chamber, where they met a rude air elemental and came upon the body of Phelan. After breaking her magical celestial bindings, the elf embraced Angel before falling into a frenzy, desperately running through her room to retrieve a spell scroll and a large gold coin. She told the party that an evil sorcerer had also bested the tower and imprisoned Phelan, keeping her alive and keeping her from speaking as she was supposed to. After begging the party to save her family, she cast one last spell and faded into death peacefully. Now possessing a golden coin emblazoned with an unmoving compass, the party came to the conclusion that they would have to take it to some kind of scholar in order to activate it. Upon leaving the room, they were transported to the base of the tower, only to be greeted by one of the most powerful men in the country, Chancellor Galadan. They were escorted back to Blyville, where they were taken to Varys Goldpetal. He worked himself up into a frenzy as his plan to earn the attentions of the nobility of Ultarosa backfired. Before he could order any of our adventurers killed, Galadan stepped in and dismissed them. Free from this quest that was forced upon them, our Tower Terrorizers were unleashed upon the city, where they bullied a nice human woman out of her goods and then took to the tavern. They managed to reserve 2 rooms before Penny turned and saw what looked to be Winnie's familiar Mira. Upon pursuing the cat, Penny discovered a letter inviting her to Winnie's wedding. The note goes up in flames, spitting sparks that read, "Save me." And that is where we find our adventurers now. Penny, we can start with what's going through your mind as these sparks fade in front of you.
Horrible, terrible things. Penny just sort of falls to the ground, I think, when she sees the letter. Is like on her knees and just staring at where it was before it disappeared for a moment.
Yes. The rest of the party
Did
is
we
with
ever
you.
follow? We
Yeah,
did
you
follow.
We did.
followed. You're-
Yeah.
So you're probably a few feet behind Penny as
Okay.
she falls to the ground.
I think Angel like moves forward and like crouches down behind Penny and is like, hey, it's all right. I don't really know what like the letter said. Like, is everything okay? I mean, obviously not because of the save me, but
Winnie's getting married.
Winnie, your girlfriend, Winnie? That bitch. Wait,
yes.
no, it said save me. Does she need our help? Hold on.
I think it's probably arranged.
Hero, okay, Hero probably walks up at this point and is like, "Oh my god," and reaches a hand out to the letter and goes like, "Can I look at it really quick?"
The letter disappeared. The
Letter
letter
went
went up
into
in
flames.
flames.
Oh,
So there's-
wow.
yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah, so there's nothing left there.
Yeah.
You could. Do you want
And
to
the
check anything
familiar
else
is gone.
out? Yes, the familiar is gone.
But we saw the save me, right?
Yes, you guys have the
Okay,
save.
cool.
I don't think Hero was close enough to have read it, so
Mm.
I was gonna go. Can someone film Angel? Can you come here for a
Yeah.
And you
I
take it.
think basically it was from what I gather, Penny, correct me if I'm wrong, a wedding invitation, I guess, that burst into flames. And so the save me, I'm assuming, is a secret message from her girlfriend. So
So
maybe we have to save the other guy. Maybe he doesn't want.
I mean, Winnie's a real catch.
Oh, that's
You
I believe
know,
you.
But this
Also,
this
the cat
Killshare
brought it.
guy-
Uh,
Right, that was Winnie's cat, her familiar.
See, I thought you were just kind of going a little insane, but now that we know that that's not the case, what do you want us to do? Like, do you want to go save your girlfriend?
Yes.
It would let her know that you're alive, and that was step one on our to-do list.
It
actually.
was. I think if we could go to the woods and crash a wedding.
Listen, I am all
Woods.
for crashing a wedding. This is going to be the best. I think Angel like claps her hands together when you say this and goes, "I've only ever dreamed of crashing a wedding. Thank you for giving me permission. Let's fucking go." And like stands up excitedly and then remembers her drink and goes, "Shall we get drunk while we plan? Because we bought drinks."
We
And-
did, and we did get a room. 2 rooms.
2. Anytime
Yeah,
somebody
so-
says woods, Luke's tail is going to viciously wag.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the cutest thing I've ever heard.
You want to walk?
Walkies. So, is there anything else that you guys want to do in this alley, or do you want to head back to the tavern?
I think maybe as we're heading back, Hero probably just like leans down a little bit to Penny and just goes like, "Are you okay with this? Like, is there?"
I will be, I think. If we can get there before the wedding happens.
And if
yeah.
we can't change anything, are you
I don't know.
prepared for that?
I don't think I am.
Then we better not fuck it up.
Yeah, so actually, when is the wedding? We didn't, like, how soon? Do we need to, like, get
It's
there? Also, how do we get there? You're gonna have to give directions.
I'll get us there. Yeah. It's in a week, right?
It's in a week.
So
Okay.
we've got
Yes.
a week.
So you
Okay.
guys head back to the tavern, comfort Penny, get drunk. So you have a week until the wedding occurs, and it's about 2 days travel on foot to the edge of Rindwood, and then another 4 to 6 hours traveling through the dense forest before you come to the bright side and Fae Aerith towns. So, do you guys make any plans before you go up to your rooms in the inn?
Yeah, I think
assuming
you
that
guys, if you guys
Penny
are
tell us
getting
the information of how far it's gonna be? Okay.
okay. Yeah, so if you guys probably go over to get drunkies, I think Hero's probably gonna retire whenever that happens, but before he does, he would go down, he would probably ask Penny like, what do you think we need to do? I mean, this is your domain. I'm not really formalities and a wedding how do you?
I mean,
Yeah, I also don't know anything about the nobles. Like,
We're
I
gonna
think we're
really
all
take
gonna
the
be
risks
out of our
here.
depth on this
So-
one.
right. We could just go in guns a-blazing. I don't think it'd go well.
I
But
think
An option.
so.
Plan B.
It's a
fail
good plan
safe.
B, I think. Right. Nobles are squishy.
Always a good
You know?
plan B.
Mhm.
This okay, considering my assassin training, perhaps do we want to kill anybody right off the bat? What would you like? What can I do for you? Because
Well, listen, I really appreciate the offer. You know, and I think it's maybe the nicest thing anyone's ever offered for me.
thanks.
I just don't. I don't know this Piotr guy, and maybe he's got his own problems. So I'd feel really bad if we just like
Okay, that's
killed
fair. I
him.
guess.
Actually,
Each their own.
Penny, will you roll me a let's go history. Let's go history and see if you know this Piotr guy.
Great. 14.
Okay. As you kind of say it, you think again about his last name, and you realize that Piotr Winewater is the prince of the Winewater family, which is a house of elves that lives in the Veined Lands, which is to the east of Rindwood, on the very eastern shore of Oltogar. You've never met him, you don't even know much about him, but you know that he has high status and he's part of a well-known family.
Well, now that I think about it, actually, I think straight up killing him would actually be a really bad idea. He may or may not be a prince
Oh,
of a
Oh.
family. In
I've
the
been
Hmm.
princes
Veined
before.
No. Wolfgang, the last thing that we need actually is like the royal guard of whoever the fuck hunting us down.
Right, they're all elves, so they're kind of
Yeah.
assholes.
Okay,
Okay.
so how
I
about?
think
Oh no, no, please, somebody. else just
because
something.
your plan was killing people. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna like
That's about all I got.
here's
so.
my dream. Here's my dream when it comes to crashing weddings or infiltrating. I've done it
Right.
before when I was abroad. Okay, listen, here's what we do. We have to get disguises. We have to look the part. So you are invited. You have an invitation. You can get us in, right? So we get to the Rindwood. Rindwood, my bad. We get to the Rindwood. We get fits. Maybe I could be in the band or something. We could be a band, but we need to get in. We get to Winnie. We figure out what's going on. We figure out what Winnie wants us to do, I feel like, because she's been there, you know. And then also we're
Right.
reuniting Penny with Winnie, which is what we want, right, Penny? You want to be reunited with your
ideally.
girlfriend. Yeah, you want to be all cute and gay, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
We have the cute gay reunion, and then we figure it out from there. And if Winnie is like, kill Piotr, we fucking do it.
Yes.
But we need to infiltrate first. And I want to go shopping. So, Aluk, don't you want to get fancy? I think Angel turns to Aluk and is like, I could put some mean braids. I could put some mean braids in your fur.
Sure. Okay.
Excellent. See, Aluk wants to do it, and that's two. That's
I do play the
Fancy, I like-
drums.
you play the drums.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, we're collabing when this is done. We're collabing.
How
Put out an album.
does music collab?
I mean, Wolfgang, does that sound okay? Like, is that
So, wearing fancy clothes.
it would be for like one night, and then you can put on your bad boy, roguish wear once we're done.
It's just a shirt and pants.
Yeah, but you've
But-
got all the like pouches and all like
Aurelia
an aesthetic.
Absolutely, like as Angel said that, really absolutely is like taking a sip of their meat and just fucking spits it back into the cup and then looks at Penny.
Here, look, someone goes, "You okay? You okay, buddy?" You
I'm good.
fine.
I'm good.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Please continue.
Walk you know what? Yeah, typically my infiltration process doesn't involve looking like the civilians. However, Penny, I'll need to know more. I guess it couldn't hurt to dress the part. So we can figure out a
Yes.
better plan once we're there.
Yes.
Old Crone, if you would like to shop for me, that would be much appreciated. I do not
Penny
think that would help
turns
us.
and does like a little like, yeah. I would love that. That would really. I would love to make your fancy.
I think Aluk is like kind of.
Hero seeing Penny maybe get a little bit excited about that idea kind of like relaxes a little bit and is a little more. It's like, okay,
extremely wholesome. I
I'll
think
try
Aluk is
this on if
being
you'd like.
probably pretty quiet because I'm thinking about it, and the political implications of a gnoll in a group of like forest gnomes probably not great. My guess is that most people at that wedding probably have never interacted
Well,
with a
they're all
gnoll before.
elves and not gnomes, but the same thing.
Oh, that's true. They are all elves, but still. So I think Aluk is gonna be like, I'm down for a shopping day, but I don't think we can make me short and not covered in fur. If anybody has any ideas for that situation, that might be good.
We'll make you so pretty.
I honestly think we'll figure it out, and I'll be right there. And if anybody gives you a hard time, I swear to God, I will kick the ever-loving shit out of them.
You
I mean,
can
I've
say
got that
you're a
part covered, but-
bodyguard.
No,
You can,
but
like,
I
say, like,
want to kick the ever-loving shit out of them. Please let me.
We could pretend to be fancy people and have a gnoll as our bodyguard.
Yeah, we'll
That might
figure it
work.
out.
You're like
Yeah.
being
If-
scary.
If we're the band, then that would also be funny, I think.
I would love to see what elves would think of some of my songs.
I will not.
If you
I'm
get a
not
word in with
that-
Winnie could hire our band.
I know. You
If
are
I could get paid.
joking, right? I'm not going to be in the band. Can I make that clear, please? But before we,
Why not? Do you not have any
You-
musical skill? Nothing?
not for. I think my assassin skills maybe should take precedent here. I'm not.
What if I give you a little triangle to hold and then you just ding it occasionally?
I think maybe whatever infiltration you guys do, I can be doing something that doesn't involve performing in a band in front of everybody. So let's cross that bridge when we get there. Perhaps now's not the time. You guys drink your mead. I gotta think about
Okay.
this. I gotta think about what
much
we're
to
doing
think
here.
about. Let us know what you decide.
So
Yes,
with
but
that, you guys have made a loose plan.
Yes.
One other thing I want to ask you about, it is a 2 days trip on foot. Are you going to take it on foot, or are you going to try and find some other way to take it?
Is there I mean, I guess this is just like an inn and tavern. Would there be anywhere in the area where we could get some kind of wagon or something, specifically just so that we have something that we can hide in while we
put
are
our stuff in.
doing our recon and all that stuff at the
Okay.
actual wedding?
Yeah, if you guys are interested in finding something, we can tackle that in the morning. I just wanted
Okay.
to get a read on
Yeah, I don't know what you guys think. Maybe.
Yeah, no,
That sounds
I
good,
think
actually, yeah.
April would definitely be like, I don't think we should walk, so we should
that. Great.
figure that
Okay.
out.
Having Penny pull up in a wagon perhaps is also
Mm.
more of the move. I look
So-
outside in it.
We cut there. You guys have 2 rooms in the inn. What's the split of everyone again?
So that was never agreed.
Yeah, so you guys
It's totally agreed upon. It's Penny, Aluk, and Aurelia in one.
and then
Angel and Hero in the other. It
Okay,
makes
great.
sense.
no, I love
It
that.
makes perfect sense.
So I'm gonna need we'll start with Penny and Aluk. I need you guys to roll perception check.
Great. I love
Oh,
hearing that when I'm
yeah,
about to go to
boy.
bed.
Aurelia rolled. Oh,
So
good.
perceive your good dreams.
14.
Great.
I also got a 14.
Awesome. So, you guys are settling down for bed. There's 2 twin beds in here. Aluk, are you sleeping in one of them, or are you sleeping on the floor? Floor? Okay, sweet. So Penny and Aurelia get snuggled up on these 2 small beds. Aluk is lying on the floor. You guys are kind of drifting off into sleep. The neighboring room has Angel and Wolfgang in it. And as you guys are almost asleep, you hear something clatter against the window. Shortly after that, you hear someone go, "Oh, fuck. And you realize that there's someone that has scaled the side of the inn and is sort of like crouched outside your window. As they fail their stealth check quite spectacularly, they actually fall from the inn before you guys can stand up and get a good look at them. They're kind of like crouch in the bushes and then they run away. And you hear as they fall into the bushes, they say, "Mommy's not gonna like this one," before they flee.
Hello?
Hello.
So that
Mommy?
happens. And then Angel and Wolfgang, will you guys also roll perception checks?
Yes. Absolutely.
Aluk
got a
got up
4.
immediately, by the way,
I got
and
an
went to the
8.
window.
I don't perceive anything.
I got a 13.
You got a 13.
They're too busy
And an
cuddling to
8.
notice anything.
We have
So-
separate beds.
Hero is
Yeah, so you guys, Penny, Aurelia, and Aluk, you all saw all of that happen. I presume that you went to the window. Here, you go to the window, you can't really make out the person, but you hear them say that stupid shit. Angel and Wolfgang, what'd you guys get again? Sorry?
I got a 13.
You got a
Got an
13?
8.
You got an 8. Okay, Angel, you cuddle up in bed immediately, trying to ignore the fact that you've been saddled in this room with Wolfgang. You fall asleep very quickly, while Hero, you kind of lay and toss and turn for a little while, thinking about Penny and how fucked up this all is. And as you're just about to fall asleep, you hear what almost sounds like nails, like scratching on the outside wall of the inn. And it's pretty rhythmic for a second, then it stops, and wind whistles across the window pane, and you figure that it was just a tree branch scratching against the side of the inn. And then you are able to drop off to sleep. Upon awaking, everyone is now level 4.
Yeah.
Congrats
Hey, yo.
on finishing our first arc.
Oh my god.
Yippee.
Yes. Okay, so now you have 6 days until the day of the wedding. What do you guys do as you wake up?
That's a great
Try
question.
so hard not to cry.
Yeah, I
Poor
think Aluk is
baby.
gonna wake up like uncharacteristically early and easily, and just kind of scooch closer to Penny's bed, and then like kind of curl up there. And she's so big that like Penny could just like reach over and like touch her, so she just kind of like curls there.
Aw,
And she's awake, but she's
Cute.
there.
that's
Oh.
Angel wakes up, makes eye contact with Wolfgang across the room, and is like, "Roomies for life, huh?" Like makes a joke out of it because she
Oh my
really
God.
doesn't care that much. But
Yeah. Hero's just has been laying on their back awake, turns and looks at Angel and just looks back up at the ceiling and goes, I'm gonna get up.
yeah, you get up. I'm also. Let's start our day. Let's go see. Check on Penny.
Okay.
Wait, actually, before we go, I think, Angel kind of like stops Wolfgang and is like, as much as I pretend that I don't like Penny, like we all know it's a bit. I'm worried, and I know that someone said save me, but like, what is our plan if we do have to kick the shit out of Winnie? Because I will not hesitate. Like, should we like what do we do if everything goes wrong? Because I don't want to see Penny's heartbreak, and I don't, like.
Like, as much as my first instinct is also to kick the shit out of Winnie if something goes wrong, I think our priority should be, and I'm the last person to say to not let our anger get the best of us, but our first priority should be getting Penny out of there as quickly as we can.
Okay.
So,
so if it looks like we cannot stop the wedding, I don't want Penny to see it happen. I say that one of us grabs her. She's small. We grab them and we run so that she doesn't have to witness that, Like,
yeah.
Okay, I'll let Luke know and Aurelia when we meet up with them. But like,
yes,
protect Penny is what the plan should be first and foremost. Yes. Okay, but don't tell them I like them. Anyway, let's go. And then leaves the room and goes and knocks on your door and is like, "Get up! Is it Luke up?"
Man, I love our party.
All right, so you guys reunite on the top floor of the tavern, which is the inn. You walk back down the stairs and you find that things in Blyvale have finally returned to normal. It's fairly early in the morning, but the local drunks are already at it. There are mercenaries sitting around and waiting for their next jobs. But there's one person that looks especially out of place. All of your eyes are drawn to her in the corner of the tavern, smiling beatifically as she wins another round of cards. The mercenaries, who were originally just indulging her request for a game, are now red-faced and enraged as she sweeps more silver and copper off the table into her pockets. Tuck, go ahead and describe your character for us.
So you see this just lovely little blonde gal. She looks human to you, sitting in the corner, just playing cards with like the toughest guys in the room and completely like scraping them over the coals. And she's wearing like very nice clothing, and then she sees you guys across the room. She gets up. She's like, "Oh, you're awake finally." And she comes over to you guys, and she's like, "You're the adventurers that scaled the tower, yes?"
Yep.
Yeah.
yes.
Who are you?
Oh, apologies. My name is Xerophon Esme. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've heard tales of your exploits. No one's ever climbed the tower, and I mean, well, made it back alive, so that's quite an accomplishment. And I was just wondering, if oh, totally, okay. And she's just looking at you guys, and she's like completely enthralled by like your presence. She's like, "I've never seen like real adventurers like come through this town. It's so exciting to see such cool people. And I was just wondering, like, do you guys need any healing or anything? I'm a cleric of the local temple. And I know that many adventuring parties have issues along their adventures. That's completely normal. I was just, nearby, and I heard of people coming to town, and I was wondering, if you needed anything." Offer my services.
If you just give us...
Angel is eating this up. At first you're skeptical. The second it turns into like, "I'm so amazed by you," Angel immediately turns on the charm. And then when you said healing, I think Angel just immediately goes, "Oh, a healer, are you?"
If you could just give us 1 second, actually, before we commit to anything, and Penny's gonna like drag everyone into a huddle. Like, we've got to, like, do we trust?
Powwow.
We need to.
I mean, no, sorry.
I mean, a healer
like,
sounds
amazed by us.
great.
Before you guys can finish this conversation, as you turn your back on Zira, you hear the sound of a chair skidding back from a table and a loud footstep. Followed immediately by, "You think you can just take all of my money and then get up from the table like it's nothing?"
Luke engages immediately.
She turns around and she's like,
no hesitation.
She turns around and she's like, "Oh, apologies. I thought our game was over. You seem to be losing quite badly. So I figured that whatever we had here was finished. I figured I'm not very familiar with this game. I figured this was the end of it, correct? She like tucks the cards like back in her pocket, and she's just like looking at this person, just like I'm not completely familiar with the rules of this game that much, so I can't say that I have slighted you in any way. Just a fair game of cards between friends, yes?
Some big bearded human with like scars crisscrossing his face, a very, very grizzled old mercenary, takes another heavy step forward. He's red faced. He's on the edge of a full rage. He's so mad that he got taken for all of his money by what appears to be just this like sweet girl. Before he can like step forward and fully engage in combat, you guys see the orc bartender actually fully vaults over the bar, reaches back as they do it, grabs his axe, puts it over his shoulder, and says, "You're gonna need to take this outside."
Me and him,
The
or
two
just him?
other he doesn't even look at you, Zira. The two other like mercenaries, it's a half orc. It's a half orc, and then they have like a bunch of like underlings around them. They like stand up and they're about to square off with this orc. And he twists the blade of the axe, like twists the axe, and it glints with this like blood red sheen. Obviously something magical or poisonous. And they all kind of like fall back and just kind of like groan and grunt as they like knock their shoulders together and file out of the tavern. This bartender swings to look at you, Zira, and he like kind of like relaxes his grip on the axe and goes, "I'm not interested in fighting you, but you're not welcome here either."
Oh, apologies.
It's fine. You're just a troublemaker. And next time that you're gonna play cards, lose at least one hand. And then he like walks around the bar and like slides the axe back underneath him, like goes back to doing his stuff.
Now listen, I'm not attracted to men, but like, why is that kind of?
I agree.
Hero,
Oh my
Hero
lord.
puts a silver piece on the bar table and goes, "Excellent time. Had a great stay. Thank you for the service."
And the orc like nods at you and takes the silver, but doesn't say anything else.
Yeah, I think Angel like puts her hand on Zira's shoulder and is like, "So beautiful. You say you do healing? Let's walk and talk, as you seem to be kicked out of this establishment. And we'll see what you can offer us as a group, I think, right, guys? It's like an interview."
Right,
And then
yeah.
heads out the door.
Understandable. I'm a cleric of the goddess Eladra, so she smiles upon me with her luck on numerous occasions, and that doesn't go over quite well in many taverns.
We need luck. We need luck here.
We
so
really do, actually.
Yeah. And
Seems we've just been hit with.
say like someone is dying. How would you handle that scenario?
Well, I have various abilities at my disposal. I have one ability. I don't know how if anyone would explain spells like in canon, but it's like if one were to be dying, I could, spare them.
when
And
can you start?
That's a great start, actually.
I have many spells that I have an ability where I can just like lay my hands upon you and you gain a bit like around four amounts more less dead than you felt previously.
Oh, honey, I would let you lay your hands upon me without that, but that sounds good. Guys, I think we take her with us.
Oh my god!
I have two questions.
Please.
One, are those guys still outside?
No, they just fucked off. They're
Okay,
just like
so
yeah.
they didn't actually want to fight. They weren't like waiting outside to jump
no,
us or
no, no.
whatever.
They were just
Okay,
fucking
great.
around.
The other one is an in-game question because
Yeah.
Aluka's suspicious. She's not
Okay.
easy to trust. So she's gonna just, I mean, look at Zira and be like, "How did you hear about us? What are these stories you've heard?"
Well, I mean, Blyvale's not that large of a town. A lot of gossip comes around, and I mean, it's not every day that a group of adventurers heads up into the tower to climb it. And I had just heard that you came back around the last night and stayed at this tavern, so I figured I would come and see if I could seek you out and offer my assistance.
How do we know we can trust you?
I understand.
We
That's-
may have pissed some people off.
That's
in
that's
our
understandable. Let's just say I'm also very familiar with that kind of relationships with others, and I like to remain on the move as well.
Would it make sense? This is a out of game question. Would it make sense here for me to roll an insight check, or
Yeah,
did I just
totally.
okay?
To kind of
Go
see
for
if,
it.
Can I?
yeah.
Let's see, baby. Well, that's a 7.
Seems good to me.
So,
Yeah, definitely. You are looking, probably as you're looking at this healer, like you're just seeing Angel die over and over and take that last breath beneath you, and knowing that like you're not going to let that happen again, regardless of the price that you might have to pay. As long as that doesn't happen again, it's fine.
Tell us about
Right.
your adventuring experience.
Yeah, can you name 3 references?
Name your 3 favorite spells.
Right.
Well, I have traveled all across the continent. I've seen many lands. I've seen many creatures and experiences, and I can deduce that we're approximately at about the same fighting experience level. So
good.
I feel that I could offer a lot to you if you would have me. What else can I offer? I do love playing a good game of cards if you're ever interested.
Does anyone else want to roll insight checks?
Sure.
Roll
why
an insight check
not?
as well.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
please, someone do better than I did.
18.
I
Oh
rolled
yeah, baby.
19 plus 3, so 22.
Awesome.
Thank God.
Okay, Tuck, go ahead and roll me persuasion.
16 plus, where is my character sheet? 4. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
What'd you get? Beth?
22.
I got
22.
18.
Okay. Penny, as you are watching, as you're listening to this, you are pretty thoroughly convinced. Your thoughts are scattered. Your mind and heart are with Winnie, and you're not really interested in continuing to interview this person when you could be hopping on a horse and getting to Rindwood. Angel, you have the sense that this person is telling the truth, that they do want to help you, and that she would be a valuable asset to the party. You have a sort of ill feeling about the circumstances. You know that you're missing something. Actually, go ahead and roll me a intelligence check.
Oh boy, oh boy. Okay.
Oh no.
I got a 4.
Yay.
You are convinced that there's no way that Zira could have heard about you.
Yeah.
Heard about the party. You're not thinking a single clear thought about the circumstances that have brought Zira to you, but similarly to the rest of the party, you are starting to feel like those circumstances aren't as important as the value that she could bring.
Okay. Okay, Angel's not gonna say anything. She's just kind of gonna be like, right, well, are we all kind of we want
Yeah, this
a
would be
healer?
a great test run, where we've got a quest of
A
sorts
quest?
planned, so we could do like a little test run.
All right.
I think I want Hero to. I want to roll intimidation, and I want
Okay.
to go up to Zira and say, if you're running from something that is gonna come and catch up to us, you have to tell us before we start this. And I'm gonna
That's
roll,
true.
baby.
I already have some shit that I'm running from, but they all know about it.
So 17.
17 on intimidation. Do I have to roll something, or am I just intimidated?
Why is my
It
mic
might
not
be
working?
against
I don't know.
AC. I don't actually.
That's
I think
fighting me with
What do I want
words.
you to roll? I want you to roll. Hmm.
I do intimidation also, just like
Yeah,
stand
absolutely.
behind Hero menacingly. Okay.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead and roll a charisma saving throw.
Cool.
You're
Yeah,
trying
it
to
is. Yeah, I
stop
just
from
checked.
being.
12
From being-
plus 2.
What'd you get?
16.
Oh,
I got
16.
I got 14.
Okay,
Mm.
so Zira, as these two massive adventurers kind of like square up against you, you do feel some inklings of fear. You a 17 and a 16. With a 17 and a 16, you don't feel like they would actually harm you. You just think that you would probably be, if something came out, you would be left hung out to dry by them.
I see. She looks. I'd say how tall is Hero?
Hero's 6'9".
Ooh. She
No,
looks.
Luke
Luke
is 7'4".
Jesus fuck. Yeah, she's looking up. She's like, I understand your hesitancy, but I can assure you that I am a well-natured cleric. I have traveled to many places across the continent for one reason or another. Some cities don't take too kindly to my god, and other cities just have more clerics than they need. So that is really all that keeps me on the move, I'd say.
Anybody who wants to make a religion check on the goddess that Zira mentioned is welcome to. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
More forget.
That's basically all I had to say anyway.
Oh, 6.
6.
I got an 18.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah.
I got an
14.
18 plus 3, so I got a 21.
You just gotta show me up every time, don't you?
So Wolfgang, you got a 6. You have no idea who the fuck Zira is talking about.
Yeah.
You don't give a single fuck about any god, but especially not that one.
Yeah.
Spell the name of the goddess, by the way.
Oladra. Olladra.
Yes, beautiful. Oh, Luke, what'd you get?
14.
PRA.
14.
Dra.
Dra. Oladra.
You have like this kind of like faint sense. And with your great powers, they're not powers, with your great memory for geography, you realize that the only thing that you know about Oladra is that there is a temple outside of Blyvale, presumably where this cleric Zira works. Penny, what'd you get? 18?
18. Yeah.
With an 18, you can vaguely recall Oladra being a goddess that your dad really looked down upon. He would kind of be really snappy about her and her followers, saying that all they wanted was to drink and party, but didn't really have any true faith, unlike him and the rest of your family. And Angel, with a 21, you know that in the towns outside Highwind, Oladra is worshipped pretty extensively. and you. Oh no, I'm getting my lore mixed up. I'm so sorry. You would have also heard similar things from your own dad, but you would have heard of Eladra as this kind of goddess that was of the poor southerners of Ultogar.
Not
you-
in the towns outside Highwind,
Yeah,
or still
not in the
okay.
not in the towns outside of Highwind. My bad.
Okay.
Instead, you would have heard a lot about, like, from your aunt and uncle, that anyone who passed through that believed in Eladra was seen as poor and stupid and just like chasing after a high from
Mhm.
the kind of goddess of luck looking down on
Okay.
them. And as you have moved south, you've come across more people who worship Eladra, and you've found that Eladra is a very accepting goddess. All she really wants is people who are risk takers. She favors adventurers, and you have come to see Eladra as a goddess that, like, you know, if you hadn't had an encounter with Arathis, she might have been somebody that you would have been willing to believe in.
Okay.
But yeah. So
Penny's gonna be like, well, I don't know a whole lot about your goddess, but I know that my father never liked her, which makes you really appealing, actually. That just makes this more
lovely.
exciting. So, sounds
That's
great.
true.
Sounds
From what I've heard
lovely.
about Eladra, everything checks out there. Like, I think Angel's looking at, like, Wolfgang and Aluk at this point and is like, she's just the goddess of luck. Like, she's kind, from what I can tell.
Aluk's taking
Hero-
cues from Penny mostly, so if Penny seems amicable, she's gonna stand down.
Yeah, Hero kind of is done sizing up there and just like nods and is like, well, we could use some luck. So
That's
came at the
true.
right
And some
That's-
healing.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
true
true.
too.
this is where we're kind of going into a fucked up situation though. So you kind of gotta be.
Hey, do you have a
willing to do
wagon?
that.
Yeah, do you know where we could get a wagon?
That's
actually?
actually a
That's a
good
good
question. Do
question.
I have a wagon? I like live nearby. I feel like I might.
yeah, actually, roll for wagon.
Also, my brother brought me pizza, so I will now be eating.
Enjoy it.
I got a nat 20.
Shut the fuck up!
The most illustrious wagon.
No. We're riding in fucking style, baby.
Ooh.
You're getting my friggin' Ferrari.
Nat 20 for wagon. Holy
This
shit.
is pulled by
yeah.
unicorns.
Yeah, so
Can it be pulled by dope ass horses? Maybe a horse
Zero,
that a
yeah.
Luke could ride.
you have a wagon that is actually large. It's large enough to fit the whole party. It's pulled by 2 horses, which will be able to get you. You'll have a little bit of trouble with where everyone is going, which they will fill you in on. But the great thing about the reason why you have this is because you are transporting people back and forth for treatment from Blyvale and the surrounding towns to your temple, where your power is the strongest. So it is basically just a sick wagon, which is what you took, anticipating that it might be valuable to the rest of the party. This wagon is covered in like a large, kind of like a Wild Wild West wagon, but can also be better hidden in, as there are like benches and stuff inside. So someone could feasibly hide.
Best not 20
Actually-
ever.
Fantastic.
Actually, one more really quick, really important question.
Uh-huh.
You're not like homophobic, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You're like cool
not.
with the gays.
My dude, I've dated women.
Fantastic.
Oh, welcome.
Just one other way to save my
Angel wins.
girlfriend from an arranged marriage. So,
Oh.
like,
I see. So I'm taking you to a wedding, and you're
That we're crashing.
crashing it.
Yeah.
I
Y'all
see.
crashing
I
the
see.
wedding.
I see.
absolutely.
Understandable. Yeah.
My
I'm
girlfriend's
on
being
board with
forced
that.
to marry some guy named Piotr.
Ooh.
We don't like Piotr.
No.
Right.
I can very much sympathize with that. Yeah. Get in my huge ass wagon, I guess.
Amazing.
Nat 20 on wagon is literally insane. I had an entire chase scene and like horse investigation. Wow.
Oh
That is
my
actually
god.
crazy.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
God.
Okay, so Zira leads you to her beautiful wagon. You guys hop
is
in and you take to traveling. Before we get started on that, do we want to take a quick break?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, great.
Allow me to eat my pizza so I can
Yeah.
maybe
Let's take-
roleplay.
Let's take. Do you want to do 5 minutes, 10 minutes? What are we feeling?
Probably 5.
5
5
minutes.
minutes?
All right.
Grab.
Sounds good.
Great.
I will just switch
Thank
to
you,
a
5.
BRB.
Yep.
Quick
Yes.
5.
Quick
See you
5.
soon. Yes,
Okay, we're back.
we're
I'm back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are
Okay,
back.
before we get into the traveling, Tuck, will you go ahead and describe your character for us?
Yeah, so she is about 7. I think she's 5'7". She has medium length blonde hair that like is quite. It kind of like glitters in the light, like it's really pretty. She's wearing a long blue cloak. She has like a white chiffon-ish type shirt that is like wrapped around her top. Some like armor piece in the middle that goes into a white tabard, some like tan beige-ish leggings, and some bits of armor on her shoulders and legs. Oh, and she also has a mace that kind of looks like it has angel wings on the top of it. That
Cute.
you can see more of if you're looking at Ronnie's layouts.
Yeah, I drafted it.
She did. I'm just looking at my art of her. If anybody in the chat wants to see her, go to my Instagram. She's
Yeah.
there.
Plug the
Tuckaroon.
socials. Back
Plug
to
the
the
So true.
socials.
Love the socials. Okay. So, you guys are traveling about 50 miles. So, we have, and 40 of them are stretching from Blyvale to the edge of the Red Hills. And then you'll be traveling through Rindwood to where the wedding will be taking place. So, when you're traveling over the open plains, you can very well see the forest, and therefore you can't really get lost. So the way that this is going to work is that the first 40 miles, you're going to be able to get there in about 6 hours. One person in the party will roll basically like flat luck checks to see if you have an encounter along the way. And then that will change once we get to the forest. So you guys load up into Zira's wagon. I'm assuming that Zira is controlling the horses sitting in the front. So you guys ride along for a while. The morning wanes into midday.
Angel's playing tunes. She's like
Of course,
strumming a little bit.
yeah, passing the time for us.
She's on the aux cord.
Angel has the ox.
I know we described the wagon, but it's enclosed, and then there's an outdoor little bench area with the horses. Yes.
Yes. So it's
Okay, I
basically
think
closed, and then
Hero.
Zira is sitting up, like holding the horse's reins, basically.
If there is there room for more than one person to sit in the front, because I think if so, then Hero would be sitting up front, mostly because they don't want to talk the whole time, and also because they just want to like make sure that they know where we're going, and they're like also keeping an eye out and kind of helping Zira out and slightly keeping an eye on Zira, but not in like a harmful way, just kind of like casually, but mostly to assist in case anything comes up.
No. So who out of the party would like to roll these checks for me? Just one person. So
Not me.
Is it just a
you just roll a
D20?
d20 and tell me what you get.
I mean, Hero and Zero are in the front, so I think it would make sense if one
Yeah.
of them did it.
I guess I can do it, and if it's bad, then no one can blame me.
We're not gonna get mad at you. Don't worry.
Okay,
I
just
will.
two D20.
Just one for now.
Oh,
We're gonna
okay.
space out a little bit.
You roll
That's
that
a
one. I can
10.
roll the other one.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Okay. No, that's good. That's good.
Oh, okay.
Higher's better.
For
So,
who?
you guys travel for a little while. And as you are, so like the land outside of Blyvale is very flat. You actually ride past the tower that is still stretching up into the heavens. You can't see the top of it. You guys,
It just goes like this.
Flip it
as we're
off on the
going
way.
by.
Yeah.
little salute as you go by. And then the terrain transforms into what is called the Red Hills. These are, in fact, hills, rather than being kind of like grass covered or pasture covered like the area around Blyvale. These are all like dirt hills. They're not too difficult to traverse. Zira, your horse and wagon get well through. Kind of wanes into midday when a large white carriage crests over the hill ahead of you guys. It's drawn by a large gray horse, and unlike your wagon, this carriage is completely enclosed. And there's like a window in it that's like slotted, so you can hear someone on the inside. This carriage kind of like pulls up alongside you, and from inside you hear, "Praise our Majesty Melvala Ulto, the most powerful and benevolent being ever seen in Syldaria, unrivaled by any other leader or any other mortal." The carriage grinds to a halt, kind of jolting in front of you guys a little bit and forcing you, Zira, to like pull the reins hard and also jerk your horses to a stop. You guys, Hero and Zira, you guys see at the front. Angel, Penny, Aluk, and Aurelia don't see anything from where it's enclosed unless you guys want to look out. But you see as the door to the carriage flings open and a hunched old elf appears in the doorway. He then goes, "We are unable to comprehend the true kindness she bestows upon us. We must embrace her for the goddess she is. She is more than a queen, more than an angel. Why should we worship vicious monsters from planes that so few of us have the ability to reach?" He preaches out into the open air, it's staring you guys down, but is seemingly uncaring of his small audience.
What in the political propaganda is going on?
Zira looks at him. Hello, sir. We're just passing through. Do you have business with us, or would you just like to preach your good word? Is that all? May we go? You've never seen an elf this old. Or maybe you have, but you've never seen an elf wear age like this. Mm-hmm. His face is deeply lined and sagging. His hair is long but balding on the crown of his head. He's incredibly hunched and he's wearing like these long, like absolutely formless robes. And he kind of like grips onto like the open carriage door and kind of like forces his eyes to focus on you, Zira. And he says, "I have no business with you, but to preach the good grace of our Queen Malvala Ulto." She like interrupts him. She's like, "I'm sorry, I'm covered. I'm accounted for."
Hero just goes,
sneers at you.
I'm sure as the wagon had pulled up, Hero had made some kind of gesture to be like, "Stay in the wagon, like don't let these people know that there's more people here." Yeah. But Hero would kind of just go, "Okay," and just like what? Just be like,
I just want to say that Angel, upon hearing their responses, just looks at like the rest of the gang, like Penny, Aurelia, and Luke, and goes, "Why did we let Wolfgang sit up front?" And then lets it continue.
This old ass elf kind of like sniffs and recedes back into the carriage and pulls the door closed, and like through the slotted opening in it, you can just barely see him as he says, "Well, is no business of mine if you choose to be heretics and worship heathen gods." And this like tiny footman that's guiding the horses jerks the reins and like forces the horse and the carriage back up over the crest of the hill.
At the mention of heathen gods, Aluk is like giggling uncontrollably because she literally worships a demon god.
Slay.
Fantasy Mormons that you've created.
Yeah.
My house got
He's like muttering like, "Don't talk shit about my goddess." this. Damn.
Yeah, Hero's,
I
Hero's
picked
just
her.
watching the carriage going, just goes. Praise be.
Zira's very used to this. She's very unfazed.
Of course, of course.
Oh,
Great. So you guys ride on. Another few hours pass. What are you guys doing in the back of the wagon as you travel along?
Aluka's proving that she can play the drums.
Yes!
Which she can. I do have musical instrument proficiency.
We're
Penny?
collabing in the back.
So
Yeah.
hear me out. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Penny is going to wild shape into, for funsies, let's say a hyena, and just take a little nap.
That-
Take a little doggy nap, because then she has to think less, and she's not like people shaped.
so cute.
Turn brain off.
And
become
she's just
dog.
gonna like
I
lay
love
her
that.
head on Luke's lap and just like
Aw.
Yes, very good.
I
have a
think,
little
Adorable.
snooze.
I think Angel,
Maybe.
while like takes a break from the collabing and then turns to Aurelia and goes, "So do you know any musical instruments? Because if you're like, maybe we can transfer your 'I must die for you' into like joining the band. You know, is that an option? Do you feel in your soul like
I must
you could
shred
have
for you."
joining the band?"
Aurelia is now on this like long piece of parchment that Penny gave in the tower, is continuing to draw and paint, but this time these figures that she's painting are actually taking real shape. They're no longer just fucked up stick figures. They're starting to have form and value and are looking something like a real person. And as you say this, Aurelia doesn't even look up from where they're sketching. He just goes, "Nope, that's not how it works." And he just like keeps working at it. She like lifts her
Damn.
head eventually and is like, "Besides, I can already do this, so I don't want to do music." And as she shows you, she kind of like furrows her brow and like almost flinches a little bit, and she's like, I've done this for my whole life. I'm remembering now how it used to be when I would draw and paint and and he like swallows hard, and starts like actually putting his art supplies away, and he says, my wife was my muse. And after saying that, she like turns to just like stare out the back of the wagon and doesn't talk to anybody for the rest of the ride.
Can Penny like scooch and put her big dog head like
Oh,
Of course.
on Aurelia?
Yeah, I think
Like,
Angel like kind of like puts her hand on Aurelia's shoulder and is like, "Your wife is a very lucky girl," and then is like, maybe I'll commission you for our band poster," and then turns back to jamming with Luke, knowing that like Aurelia wants space.
Yeah, very good, very good. Okay, roll me another luck check.
Do you want me to roll
Whoever
this
wants to
time?
do it.
yeah, you go for it.
Oh, Zero's doing it.
I got a
believe in
10.
you.
Got a 10?
Another
Yep,
10.
another 10.
Oh,
Great.
Damn.
You guys are able to ride through the last of the Red Hills without anything interrupting you. And you reach the edge of Rind Wood. So this forest is massive. It is almost completely unpathed. The trees are anywhere from tiny saplings to massive trunks that not even the whole party could put their arms around if they stretched out. It is incredibly wild, except for the Brightside and Fey Aerith towns that you are moving towards. It would be impossible to pull your wagon or ride horses through this forest. So,
There's no roads.
nope. So, you guys reach the edge of the forest. What do you do?
Um,
Penny's gonna like, I don't know. We should describe where we're going. Figure out the path we're taking.
So we
Yeah.
can't take the wagon. Like we're leaving the wagon here. Or how do you get to your home? Like, do you not have roads?
Not really. No.
We can a little bit more. I can give a little bit more
yeah.
description, assuming that Penny would
Yeah,
tell
Penny's
everyone
just
this.
gonna give
So-
everything.
Where you guys are going, you are heading to the Brightside and Fey Aerith villages. You have about a 4 to 6 hour walk ahead of you through the forest with no paths, to where the Brightside village is. You'll be coming up on the back side of the Brightside village, which is a village of gnomes, which surrounds the noble house of the Brightside family, which is Penny's family. There is a 60-foot tall greenery wall around the village. There is a gate that you could go through, or you could try to climb it. If you don't want to try and get into the Brightside village, you could also go to the Fey Aerith village. This is a stone's throw away from the wall of the Brightside village, where all of the elves live. These elves are centered around 3 noble houses, the largest of which is Winnie's, the Fey Aerith house. Once you guys finish traveling through the woods and you get close enough to the Brightside village, you will at some point need to take a long or short rest, or otherwise risk levels of exhaustion. So you will either need to make camp in the forest, climb the wall, go through the gate, or try to find somewhere to stay in the Fey Aerith village.
And there's no way to bring our wagon, right? Or can I roll a nature check to see or anything? Okay.
You would have to bushwhack the entire way, which would lead
We're
to
Okay.
not
levels.
doing that.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so in that case, I mean, after Penny has said all of this, here would probably be like, let's hide the wagon, probably, like just like at like the start of the woods. So I mean, Hero, whoever else
Smart.
wants to help maybe, but I don't know what you want me to roll for that, but just to kind of like cover the wagon with leaves or whatever, any kind of disguise so
Deception,
that someone
maybe?
won't just rob us and take everything.
Yeah,
Can we take the horses through the woods?
I was gonna ask the same
Yeah,
thing. Can we
me
just
too.
ride the horses?
There's only 2 of them though.
not really. Actually, roll nature or survival checks to figure that out. Hero, I will just let you hide the wagon because you're not doing it under time constraints. So you just take some time to work together and cover the wagon with leaves.
I got an 18 for nature.
I got
check.
14.
I got a
That's
2.
because I
16
got a
survival.
10 for
16,
survival.
10. What'd you get, Zira?
I got a 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
So good.
We love it.
Oh wait,
City
it should be
Girl-
animal handling, shouldn't it, for the horses?
But
No.
we're rolling about the woods to see
To
if
see
we
if
can
we
get the
could.
horses
You're
through
rolling
the
about
woods.
the woods to see if you can bring the horses through the woods. With all of your high rolls, you have the feeling that bringing the horses into the woods is a incredibly bad idea. They will. This wood is not normal. There is a abundance of magic, and these horses will get spooked, and will only be a hindrance to your traveling.
Okay. I think Angel
Um,
then like turns to everyone and is like, so okay, if we're hiding the wagon, we shouldn't probably take the horses. Will they be okay if we like tie them up and like
I
leave
mean,
them
how long do you
here.
expect us to be gone?
I don't know.
A few
Hmm.
days, at least.
How far of a walk into the forest do we know how much of a
I want the
trek it
horses
is?
to die.
I know.
Do we know how much of a walk it is to either Brightside or otherwise?
Between 4 and 6 hours, depending on your luck.
Okay. So, okay, just out of game for a second. I think
Yeah.
that worrying about if the horses are gonna die is not interesting.
Fair enough.
Personally,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I think it's okay to just say like if there's grass, we can leave the horses there
Yeah,
and
can
tie them to
release
a tree
them.
and they're probably
Sounds
See if they
good.
You
wander
probably
back.
have
just-
feed for them anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna kill your horses.
Is that okay, Napkin?
Okay,
There is-
swag.
Yes, I'm not gonna
No,
kill your
no.
horses. I don't care.
Excellent. Leave the
Yay.
horses.
Great.
Let's
Cool.
go.
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Great. Okay.
I have a second
I
question.
will before I forget, I will make a note. Just like while we were on the way there, since we were in the front, just me and Zira for so long.
Yeah.
I don't know if Hira would initiate anything, so and we can like gloss over the actual RP aspect of it. But would you have asked anything, Zira, or like started any kind of conversation with the gang?
I was thinking about it, but I didn't know when to slot it in. She wanted to like ask like, oh, how was their time in the tower? Like, you see anything interesting? Like, Wolfgang's definitely
Did
the
you meet
best
anybody?
person to ask about this.
Am I allowed to ask if you can roll a persuasion? Because I want to see how friendly Hero is with you now that we've gone in.
We should
like,
do bonus role play.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
Bonus, yeah.
Just to gloss over.
Persuasion, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 5 plus 4, so 9.
Should I roll anything against it?
Why? I don't know why my mic is being so bad. Sorry, guys. Go ahead and roll another. I guess another like charisma saving throw. So you're like trying not to be persuaded. It feels a little intense, but I don't care. It's my game.
Yeah, you can do what you want.
It's my world. You're all
We're just living in it.
We're just living in Napkin's world.
Okay.
Some of us.
I gave
Less
myself disadvantage, so I'm doing 12 because I think because you're already here, Hero wants to have a healer in their group, so I gave myself disadvantage. So that's a 12. I'm sure. I mean, I think they probably stuttered through the whole thing, but probably the more you spoke, maybe they probably just warmed up a little bit.
That's
Okay.
We are absolutely gonna roleplay that in bonus content.
Fantastic.
So don't let anyone forget about that.
Yes,
Okay.
bonus content is in the YouTube videos. At the
Yes.
end of them.
Oh yes, you had one more
Yes.
question. So sorry, Tay.
I think it's very feasible, and in fact, probably like more likely than not, that Aluk has spent time in these woods and
Yeah.
trading with people in these villages.
Absolutely.
So using that geographical memory, if there's a role for like not getting lost, I would like to request advantage in those.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So that is the way that we're going to be doing this. So there's going to be one person will be able to guide everyone towards the villages. So I will say that I think that Penny has a better knowledge of where the villages are. Aluk, you probably would not have been let into Brightside Village, and I don't know if you would have wanted to be around the elves, but you've definitely been in the woods. So
I know where to avoid the villages.
yeah, so between your two knowledges, someone is going to be rolling. How many? 4 to 6. You're going to be rolling 2 survival or nature checks in order to make it where you want to be. So I will say either Aluk or Penny can roll it, and both of you would be rolling with advantage. So it is up to you who does it.
I can do it. Sure.
We could just split it. There'll be 2.
Yeah,
So Penny,
I'll
you
do
start, and then
one.
Aluk, you finish.
Did we decide on where we want to go though? Because I think with those options,
Oh no.
yeah.
I rolled 2 7s.
Oh, great. So we're gonna end up at the
Yeah.
wrong village.
I'm gonna real quick before you make a decision on what happens. I'm gonna use a luck point
Oh,
because I
Hey.
took that feat for
There
a
you go.
fucking
There you go.
reason. And it's just gonna give me 1 extra roll, which please is a 17, so plus 4 for
Ooh,
survival is
okay.
21.
There we
Thank
go.
God.
That's why I took that fucking feat.
Bless Eladra.
Yeah, very good. So the way, bless Ladra. So you guys can decide now what you want to do, but you also are going to come across Brightside Village unless you get incredibly lost. Like you're going to come across Brightside Village first, so you can just make decisions when you get there to scope it out better. Because Penny also hasn't been here in a little while. So you succeed on your first survival check, or nature check, whatever it was. Aluk and Penny, you lead the party through the woods. Thanks to all of you having dark vision, you don't have any issues with the afternoon waning into evening as you tramp through all of this brush and all of these trees and things like that. Do you guys want to do combat? Because I can make this combat happen, or we can leave it up to luck. But I would like to, because there was a possibility of like two combat encounters that already didn't happen. So if you guys want to do combat right now, we can, or we can leave it up to. You can't say no. You can only say yes or leave it up to luck. To be clear.
Yeah.
We could leave it up
I'm-
to luck.
I'm down to leave it to luck.
I think
Cool.
luck is fun.
Oh.
I mean, I want to do combat, but I think for entertainment purposes, it's more fun if luck
I
decides.
wanted to fight people, but okay.
I'll make it.
Cryptids are for blood today.
I'll make it more
Like,
likely.
I haven't fight in a while. I want to fight.
Okay.
Yeah,
for
we
the
can
blood
fight.
god. Let's do it.
The last time we fought, I died. Okay, like
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted
Maybe that's why you
another
haven't been
chance.
fighting.
Redemption arc.
Redemption.
I just rolled a 5 for a luck check, so presumably.
Oh,
God.
anyway, that's great. Okay, great. So, Penny and Aluk, you break through these thick trees together, leading the party, and you step into a clearing that shouldn't be there. This is a place where things have shifted, and as darkness falls heavily over the wood, you both have a prickling, uncomfortable feeling that something is wrong. In the next moment, 2 trees begin to shiver and then burst into motion with the grating of bark over trampled grass and leaf litter.
Shit.
Hooves stamp behind them as 2 satyrs appear from the underbrush. As the forest protectors spread out in a semicircle in front of you, a dryad finally melts out of the massive tree trunk directly ahead of you. Her skin is pale and she's dressed in rotten, browning leaves. A righteous fire lights in her eyes as the wind seems to swirl and lift up around her. She says, "You dare trample over my home." Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Ooh.
All
I think
right.
Angel just turns to everybody and goes, "Did you guys just get deja vu? Not you, Zira. You wouldn't get it, but did you guys get deja vu?"
Zira's literally looking
Aurelia
at
and
them
Zira
like,
looking at each other.
what? What?
I got a 5.
Yeah, it's
Very
Aurelia. And
initiative.
Aurelia didn't see the seer
yeah.
either, I don't think.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Or
So-
the tree woman literally from the first tower was
Yeah.
like, "What are you doing in my home?" That's the first thing she said to everybody.
Yeah.
I
Oh
got an
shit, I have to
8.
roll initiative for all of these bitches too, so sorry. Okay.
Initiative.
Wolfgang, you got a 5?
Yeah.
Did you add your dex to that?
No, I did not. That would be an 8.
Great.
I got a 19.
And you got a 19?
Yeah.
Nice. Penny, what'd you get? Sorry, you're blowing your nose. I'm so sorry. Please take your time.
I got an 8.
You got an 8?
Yeah.
I got a 7.
You got a 7. Aluk?
I also got a 19, and my dexterity is 2. Tuck, what's your dex?
Oh, I already added my dex. My dex
Yeah,
is.
but
we
for
both
Oh,
got the
oh,
same
sorry, I
number.
zoned out for a second.
Initiative
It's
die.
+1.
+1.
Okay,
Got it. Okay,
so
Aluk
me.
first. Aluk, 0. Okay, let me roll for Aurelia. Oh, good.
Praying for all of Napkin's NPCs.
Aurealia's doing so bad.
Oh,
Oh no.
quad.
What up?
Aurelia got a 6.
Oh boy.
Wow, you guys are fucking boofing it today. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself. I got a 19.
Okay, so adding all of these things. Oh, Jesus Christ. This guy got a nat 1.
Oh my god.
Legend.
Bitch.
He trips over one of the trees that are his friends.
It just occurred to me that I
Oh
don't know
my
where my
God.
phone is. I haven't had it this whole time. I have no idea where it is.
Good
Anyway.
job,
Yeah.
bestie.
Not a phone in sight. Just 6 people living in the moment.
So true.
Hey, real quick, how big is this clearing? For no reason at all.
What? Sorry, what? What'd you say?
How big is this clearing?
Probably like 60 feet.
Great.
You got a big group of bitches in front of you and a big group of bitches behind you, so it's pretty big.
Great. Cool.
We're
so there
surrounded?
so there are people at least 20 feet away from me.
Yes. Yes.
Great.
For
Don't-
no particular reason.
Don't ask questions. Don't worry about it.
Trust me, I wasn't. Okay. This Okay, so you have 2, and then they have 1. There are no people behind you. I was talking about Penny having the party behind her. You are not surrounded. They're in a semicircle.
Okay, I see.
Great, cool.
Just to clarify, I'm
Yeah, mind your
Organizing all
own
of my-
business. Everything's fine.
organizing all of my little initiative stickers. Thank you so much for your patience.
It's little stickers.
Yeah, I use
It's
stickers.
just us getting really excited about stickers.
Okay, and then Angel, and then this, and then this, and then this. Okay, great. Okay, Alec, you act first. So, you have a dryad, you have a girl satyr with short hair, you have a
Is she
male
hot?
satyr. Yes, you have a male satyr with
Great.
long hair. You have an awakened tree with red leaves, and you have an awakened tree with no leaves. The trees are closest to you, then the satyrs, then the dryad.
Okay. Trying to decide if I should enter a rage or not, because when I do, it's gonna be a whole drama. I think I'm gonna avoid that for now. I'm just
Got it.
gonna. I don't know. There's a yellow tree and a red tree. You said.
There's a tree with no leaves and a tree with red leaves.
Got it. I'm gonna charge the bald tree, and just
Okay.
whack it two-handed with my battle axe. Just
Yeah.
Straight up.
Lay it on.
Cool.
I'm writing all this. I'm making it. Y'all like
I literally just started drawing a map.
Ooh,
goodness,
smart.
this wonderful visual.
It looks like
Oh,
a
that's
football
smart.
plays.
You know,
Okay, that's an-
like a fucking football player.
Let me grab a notebook. Hold up.
I'm not writing any of this down. I'm just gonna do my best mentally.
No,
That's
you're
not
doing
even trying
great.
to hit.
Misspelled
doing
satyr
good.
so bad.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, so I've got. It's my D12
There's-
right
Oh, I've lost track of the enemies. Okay, well, I'll figure it out.
now. 11 slashing damage.
11 slashing damage. That's what I like to hear. You swing at this bald ass tree and take a big chunk of bark out of it
With my axe for trees.
with your axe. Axe for trees. Yep. Do you do anything else on your turn?
No, that's it. For now, I'm gonna keep it simple at first.
A simple slash.
Okay. Okay, the dryad is gonna act next. Shillelagh is a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay, so she
Unfortunately for us.
she
in this-
brandishes this massive club. Is this a spell?
It's a cantrip. Yeah.
Okay. And this other thing that I want to do is not a problem. Okay, so she brandishes this large club. She casts Shillelagh on it. And then she looks at the crowd of you and focuses her eyes on Aurelia. This
Oh, no.
dryad is not beautiful. Not like the dryad that you saw previously. She appears to be rotten, but she is vengeful and powerful. And as she looks at Aurelia, a smile kind of like stretches across her face, and she points her club at him and says, "You're mine now." And Aurelia is
No!
going to
My
roll.
little guy! Don't
Oh,
take,
little
No, there
baby
are.
girl.
take him.
Okay.
Our little meow meow.
Our little meow
Not
meow.
our collective meow meow.
I don't. If this thing that you're doing is a spell, I don't think you can cast 2 spells in a round.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't think it is. I think it's like an inherent Fey thing, from what I can tell. But I can look it up too.
If it's like a control person, inherent Fey abilities, I believe. I don't know if it's the same with 5th, but it's still technically a spell.
let me see. Okay, wait. Targets one humanoid. I guess maybe this is a charmed spell.
Yeah.
Charmed creature, although the target isn't under the Dryad's control, ending the effect on a success. Okay. I'll trust you. Instead, she will. Oh, let me open this. Instead, she will cast. Not cast. After casting Shillelagh, she will move forward and she will. Who's she gonna hit? She'll hit you, Penny, because you're closest. most
Rude.
evidently. That is going to be a 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Did she like cross the field to get to me?
Yes.
Okay.
The Dryad.
Yes.
Rude.
Just adding this to my plans. My guide.
How many opponents do we have? 5?
Yeah.
2.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
2
One
satyrs,
Dryad.
a
2 squids.
dryad.
Yep, and then 2 trees. And then she is going to hit you for 8 damage.
Ouchies.
She grins at you with a mouthful of rotten teeth as she smacks you. Okay, that is the Dryad's turn. And Zira, you are up.
Fantastic. So Zira is going to cast Spiritual Weapon and summon a floating spectral version of the mace at her hip.
Hell yeah.
In
I love spiritual weapon.
the center-ish area of like where they're standing. So theoretically she could hit most of them if she wanted to. And that's a bonus action. So
Okay.
she's gonna use her action to make the spiritual weapon hit the Dryad.
Got it.
So I'll roll to attack.
Okay. Yeah, so where the spiritual weapon is now, if it's going to hit the Dryad, it can hit the Dryad and the 2 trees with the satyrs are a little bit too far back right
Okay, got it.
Just so you know.
She'll move it if she needs to. It'll be around for 10 rounds.
Great.
Fuck. I rolled a 2.
Damn.
Dang it. So I'm just gonna like think that doesn't hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not going to hit. I'm so
Dang
sorry.
it. All right. Well, it's still there.
Okay. Okay.
True.
Anything else that Zira does?
Stand as far away from the battle as she reasonably can be, while still being in
Nice.
range of her spells.
Nice. Sounds great. Okay. Zira's turn is finished. Now it is the short-haired girl satyr is going to step forward. She has like curly short hair with like little horns poking through. She is going to move up around the trees to whoopsies to hit Aluk.
Oh, great.
Look, who did you attack?
The bald tree.
Bald
Bald tree.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Bald.
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 Our party's bald phobic.
We really
Yeah.
are.
If you're my dad and you're watching
Yeah,
this,
I was
fuck
gonna
you.
say. I was gonna say. Sorry,
If you're
Tay's
my
dad.
boss and you're watching this,
Damn.
Bald bitch.
If you're my boss and you're watching this, sorry, I guess. Forgot he's also bald.
That's gonna be a 12. That doesn't hit, does it?
Nope.
Great. So she moves forward, swings, and misses. All right.
nice. It's the round of misses.
Then the tree with the red leaves is going to also move towards you, Aluk, after you took a chunk out of their friend. Can trees have friends? These trees are
course.
friends.
Yes.
And it's going
Just
to
ask Bob Ross.
Yes.
True.
True. Oh man, I love trees. And this tree is going to slam you,
Oh my
or at
god.
least attempt to. Oh Jesus Christ! I'm rolling like shit.
Yes.
Thank
We
God.
all are.
Oh no.
Bring on your downfall.
Oh,
That's a
rats.
14 to hit.
My AC is 14.
So that
Oh, it
hits.
hits.
Yep.
I literally never remember. I'm always gonna do that. Okay.
I remember after I thought I didn't, and then it hit me.
Mm.
That's gonna be 11. Hold on. 15 damage.
Damn.
Yay.
Oh wait, you're hulky. Never mind. I was about to be worried, and then I remembered that we've leveled up.
Oh, we're leveled up, baby. What's
Thank
everyone's
God.
HP right now?
55.
27.
I have a total of 31.
Nice.
I was right in my math. I'm just squishy.
Penny, okay, you're up.
Okay, so real quick.
Yes.
The Dryad is right in front of me.
The
She
Dryad is
moved-
right in front of you. Beside you is Aluk with 2 trees up on her. But the Dryad is directly in front of you.
Okay. So
Actually, there's 2 trees and a satyr up in Aluk's business. Aluk is not having a good
how
time.
far away is Luke
Yeah.
right now?
From you?
Mm-hmm.
Probably like 5 feet. Like I
5
assumed
feet?
that you guys were like
Okay.
walking together forward
Yeah.
into the clearing.
We were in
Okay.
front, so yeah.
Do I want to do spell? I don't want to do. I want to play with my new spell, but instead, I'm gonna turn into a saber-toothed tiger.
Oh,
Yes.
as you do.
Yes.
As one
As one
does.
does, yeah.
Casually.
As
Casually.
one
okay?
does. I believe that they get 2 attacks in a round. They get a bite and a claw.
That sounds right. I'm pretty sure.
Is what it looks like.
Let me take a quick little look. Wow, I love that. I just typed in 52 instead of 5e. Classic.
Classic.
Where did the
I feel like these monster manual things aren't super helpful for.
Where's
me.
the
They're
playing that
Dryad? Who's
character.
the Dryad? Is the Dryad in front of Aurelia?
The Dryad? No, the Dryad tried to charm Aurelia and then couldn't. The Dryad is right in front of Penny.
Oh, okay.
Aurelia's just too.
I
As
know
well
a lot
as
of
the satyr, okay.
big beasts get a claw bite.
Yeah, I'm not seeing multi.
It doesn't say how many attacks it gets on here.
Very
Why are you using Yahoo? Hey, computer, why did you do that to me?
See, why would you do that?
Hate crime.
Homophobia.
Mm-mm.
Pure and simple.
Literally.
Tooth tiger. I think you only get 1. I think you only have 1 attack as a saber-tooth tiger. I'm so very sorry. Because usually it would say that you would get multi-attack. Even though you are a creature.
Creature.
Sure.
Creature.
Me and my
You
creature.
went creature and I went creature.
Yeah. Like
Creature.
other beasts have multi-attack listed. So,
Okay.
I'm very sorry.
Damn.
And I'm not going to give you one
Condolences.
just out of the kindness of my heart.
Damn. Okay.
You should have picked a better monster.
Apparently, I should have picked a different monster. Listen, it was this or a rhinoceros.
Both of those ball hard.
God, I love druids so much.
This one. Because I really just wanted to do the rhinoceros so I could charge, but everyone's too close.
Yeah,
Someone and gore someone.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I'm gonna do a math in my head to see which one will do more damage.
Yes, yes.
We're gonna do a
Math,
bite
math, math.
on this bitch.
Okay, on the Dryad?
On the Dryad, yeah. And I'm gonna
Nice.
get a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep,
Ooh,
that's
baby.
gonna do it.
And look at me actually having D10s out. Ha ha ha.
Oh,
I never
wow.
roll D10s.
No way.
7 points of damage.
Great.
Delicious.
You chomp into this weird, rotten dryad and get a nice,
Oh, gross.
nice.
I also
big-
have like a shit ton of hit points now, by the way, and my armor class is 12.
Great. You get a nice taste of fucking dirt in your mouth.
Yum.
Okay, Wolfgang, you're up.
There's a hole
Okay.
in the bottom of my sock.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I
Very
want
large.
to. Oh boy.
I didn't realize how large it was.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
for free.
For free.
Not for
Couldn't put the
free.
dogs out for free.
Damn.
It's not the dogs, it's just a hole in my sock.
Big ass fucking hole. Yes, my
I
dear.
want to. So did Penny just take damage?
No, Penny just dealt damage.
I
Okay.
did
I looked
damage,
up
man.
damage.
Penny
Oh,
just
that was
kicked
it.
ass.
How much damage did you just do again? Sorry. For
Me, I did 7.
7. Okay. I probably want to. I think I want to go to the satyr that. Actually, no. I want to use my crossbow and try to hit the druid that is trying to get Aurelia. So
It's that same dryad that's in front of Penny now.
yes, yeah. So
Got
I
it.
want
Just
to.
making sure.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I want to use my crossbow, which
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to like fucking somersault and hide, so I can
Great.
sneak attack next time.
Sounds great.
Rogue things.
Just rogue
So-
things.
Just rogue things. That was a not one, dude.
No.
That was a not one.
No.
You
But it hit. It bonked. I really need to get a dice tray. It bonked against all of my dice. I was like, that shouldn't count as a roll. But okay.
So you raise your crossbow to try and hit this dryad and just fire the bolt directly into the ground and then trip.
Cool.
And then you trip into the underbrush, so then give me a stealth check for your hide action.
That would be a 17.
Beautiful. You are so very hidden. Okay, give me just 1 second. Got it. Okay.
I'll get them on the
Slay,
next round.
slay. Angel, you're up.
Okay, quick question. How bad of an idea would be using a fire spell in the forest? Like, how flammable is the forest?
Super
Because
duper.
I've
The druid would
started-
be. The druid who
I've-
lives in this forest would be mad at you.
I've started forest fires before, and I don't want to
Oh.
do it.
Roll a nature check.
Oh, fuck, okay. Oh, now I have to, okay.
That's a much
Yeah,
funnier
do
way to do that.
Oh my god.
You have to roll for it if you're gonna ask the
14
question.
plus 3 is 17.
Yes, you remember lighting the forest on fire and realize it would be a actually terrible idea to do that.
Maybe I'll get the druid mad at
Okay.
us.
I was also tempted to cast a fire spell earlier.
How many feet away from me is everybody?
If you were
So hasn't one tree not moved?
there's one tree that hasn't moved, so that tree is farther away. There's
How many feet exactly
Wait,
though?
hang
Like
on.
if I run
Both,
up to
both
it,
trees are on
Both
me,
trees
and one of
have-
the satyrs.
oh,
yes.
one of the
Yes,
satyrs
both-
is far away.
One of the satyrs is far away.
Okay.
One of the satyrs is far away. So there's the dryad, the satyr, and the two trees that are
Uh-huh.
that are closest to you.
Okay.
Those ones are still probably like within 10 feet. Like you guys are pretty bunched up. That satyr is pushing more like 30 feet away. Yeah, 30.
Okie dokie. Okay, 30 feet away.
Yes.
From
If
the
you-
other bad guys as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's probably 30 feet from him to the bad guys, and then another like 5 to you. So
Okay.
like 35-ish.
I'm going to run past everybody, dodge and weave, baby, to the satyr in the back.
If you
I'm
are
gonna
going
have
to
to-
do that, you're going to take a lot of opportunity attacks. So you're going to have to tell me what path you take, and then you're going to take opportunity attacks.
Fuck, I can't like skirt the edge of the clearing.
If you skirt the edge around Penny, you could just take one opportunity attack on the Dryad.
Okay, I'll do that.
Great. So you move past the Dryad, who is going to swing on you.
And
Dun, dun,
miss.
dun, dun. Oh, and she rolls a nat one. So
What did I
Amazing.
say?
she's so alarmed by this
Manifested.
saber-toothed tiger that just fucking chomped into her that she just basically just like limp arm tries to hit you with her fucking glove and does
What
nothing.
do I gotta turn
Ah,
into
I'm
to get
so
around?
scared. Okay, so if
Okay.
you move around the Dryad, you now are how many feet of movement do you have?
I've got
You're gonna get there.
I've got 30, but
Okay, great.
they just need to be within 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna cast I'm gonna cast Thunderwave, our favorite spell, but
Right.
it's at a second level because I've leveled up as a
Yay.
bard, baby.
Hey!
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. So they have to roll Constitution save.
Okay. This satyr has advantage
Shit. Why?
because they're a satyr.
Oh.
What was it? Constitution?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter because that's gonna be a 7.
Cool. Let's see. So I'm casting it as a second level slot. So they're gonna take 3d8s of thunder damage, which I get
Fuck
to
'em
roll.
up, Thunderwave.
Lock them up.
Fuck 'em
Cool.
up.
What do d8s look like?
They're the
It's a
little
diamond.
Diamonds.
The diamond one.
This
yeah.
one?
Yes.
Yeah, that
Yes.
one.
Okay. Let me get them. Let me get them out. Do I have 3? I do. So exciting. Oh my god. Okay. 8 plus 3 is 11 plus 3 is 14. That's 14 points of damage. Of
Beautiful.
thunder
Nice.
damage.
We love second level
You
spells.
get this fucking satyr. He does not
Sick.
look happy to be fucked with.
Sick. And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna turn to Aurelia because it's our first fight together. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, do whatever you think is best, babe. Throw the babe in there just for funsies. And throw a wink and hit him with Bardic Inspiration.
Yes.
Love that. Let me just. No.
Aurelia hears Babe and like flashes back to her wife.
Oh yeah. Full flashback
No,
for sure.
let me flirt for fun without traumatizing them.
Actually,
please.
as you look at Aurelia and you shout that to them, it's probably the first time that you've seen them look like genuinely confident. Like on the battlefield, he knows what the fuck he's doing, and he's not
Aw.
worried about. He's not thinking about anything that could possibly happen to him. He's just ready to fucking go to town.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
So we finished that Bardic Inspiration. Got it. What's your Bardic Inspiration dice?
1d6
Got it.
Nice.
for 10 minutes can add to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Brilliant. Okay, so this bald bitch of a tree
Bald.
is going to
Bald.
bald bitch is going to swing on Alu.
Yay.
What am I doing? +6. Jesus Christ. That's 13.
Nope.
Fuck me. This it's because it's bald. It like tries to like slam its branches down on you, but it doesn't have. There's no padding, no furnishings, so it just kind of like cracks and misses you mostly.
A branch falls off.
Yeah, exactly. And then Aurelia is up. So
My
what's
beloved.
Aurelia going to do?
You're gonna slay. That's what they have
Yeah.
to do.
True.
So Aurelia is going to run up, swerve through the party, and come up next to you, Penny. and they're going to look at that dryad that tried to get them. They're going to pull their greatsword out, like roll their shoulders and be like, "You better only have fucking eyes for me." And they're gonna try and use a goading attack on this dryad.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
love her.
I love goading
Damn.
attacks.
She's so sexy.
But it's not going to hit.
Mm.
I guess, do I want to use Bardic Inspiration?
Oh.
I only
Yes.
need to get 3 more, so let's see if I can. Nice. Using the power
Yes!
of the Bardic just used, Aurelia is going to expend one of their superiority dice to force this dryad to only attack them.
Nice.
So they are
Swag.
going to add a d8 to this roll as they slash with this, as they slash
That's a lot of
into this
dice.
dryad.
Did Aurelia level up too?
Aurelia was already level 4.
Yeah.
So that's 8, 9 points of damage.
How many hit points does Aurelia have?
57.
Cool.
Beefy.
Oh, that's actually going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 points of damage. And now this saving throw to try and only force this dryad to attack her. And the dryad totally fails. So now
Nice.
the dryad has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than Aurelia until the end of Aurelia's next turn. So then the last to go is this satyr that just got hit by the thunder wave. So they are going to turn to you. Were you 15 feet away from them, Angel, when you cast that?
From the satyr? No.
Yeah.
Just from everybody else.
Okay. So were you close to them or were you far
Yeah.
away? Cool. So they do not need close distance. So instead, they are just going to swing on you
Cool.
with their short sword. That's a 14.
So it hits. Because I have a
That'll
14
hit.
AC.
And they are going to do. How much damage is that? That's 5. They do 5 points of damage to you.
Cool.
All right.
Can
So, yes?
I have a reaction? Or
Yeah. Is it a spell?
yes. It's Hellish Rebuke, and it's one reaction which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you that you can see.
I love Hellish Rebuke.
I think you can, because you haven't used your reaction yet.
Yeah.
Warlock
So, yeah, why not? Hellish Rebuke
Okay.
me.
So I point my finger, and the satyr is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames, but they shouldn't spread because it's just momentarily. Please. And they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Ooh, they are definitely going to save.
Damn.
That's a 22.
Ooh.
Damn.
Okay. So it takes. Wait, what? It says must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a success. Oh, I understand.
Oh, yeah.
now. So they did a successful save. So
Yes.
Roll D10.
1d10 fire damage. Wait.
Roll
think-
the total damage
yeah,
and then
divide it in half.
divide it.
And then half it? Okay.
Yes, yeah. So you roll and then half with those.
What shape are D10s?
The
It's
bigger-
like the
it's like a
diamond, but
top.
more sides.
The funky guy?
This
The
one.
more
Yeah.
funky
Yes,
one?
that guy.
Okay. Okay, wait. But using a spell... Yeah, okay. Swag. Are you a D... You're not a D10. Wait, are you?
They're
It
sort
can
of
be. There's a
confusing because
percentile
in a
dice.
set you have two. One of them is like reads like
Why does-
20 and 80 and 50,
Yeah.
and then the other one is just like
Why does this one
Two,
read
it-
like that?
It's
okay.
it's because-
percentile.
you use them to roll percentiles.
Oh. Okay.
You can still technically roll it like a d10, just take the first number.
Yeah, you just kind of ignore the
Yeah.
extra
Okay, I
zero.
rolled 2 8s, so they take 8 points of damage.
Dun, 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 dun.
I was
I
about
think
to mentally
Angel,
add
instead of
those and then
pointing,
divide
just
them.
flips them off and says, fuck you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And this kid looks fucked up.
Excellent,
Uh,
excellent,
I'm happy.
excellent.
Okay, we got that. Okay,
Look at
so
I'm
we are
being
now.
amazing
Was Kid a
away
goat
from
joke?
everybody. What?
It wasn't, but
was
it should have
Kid
been.
a goat joke?
Oh my god.
Fuck you,
Good
kid.
actor.
How about that one?
Okay. We are back to the top of the order. Aluk, you have a satyr and 2 trees up in your business. There's a dryad next to you. Aurelia and Penny are with you. Wolfgang is hiding. Zira is behind you. That's kind of the situation.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I have decided that I am going to enter my rage,
Fuck yeah.
which is the first time that I've done so since I got my path at level 3.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's going to be a funky rage this time, not just a normal one.
Yes. Tell me.
I have chosen the path of the Storm Herald.
Yes.
So you emanate a stormy magical aura while you rage. The aura extends 10 feet from you in every direction, but not through total cover. I get to pick one of 3 elemental auras. I'm choosing the Sea Aura. When
Nice.
this effect is activated, you can choose one other creature you can see. The target must make a dexterity saving throw and takes 1d6 lightning damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. In addition to everything else that usually happens with a rage.
Great. Fucking love that.
You're
So the things that are within... What?
Yeah. Is it all of them, or do you choose one for the damage?
I choose one.
Okay, got it.
Some of the elements have just everybody's affected.
Got it.
But for this one, I get to choose my target. So the enemies that are within range are the 2 trees and the satyr, correct? Within 10 feet
Yes.
of me?
Yes, I think you could. Within 10
Can I hit the
feet of
dryad?
you. You could probably hit the dryad too if you want to pick the dryad.
Okay. Yeah, I'd rather hit the dryad.
Okay.
That seems like the more pressing concern.
Nice.
Okay, so dexterity saving throw from the dryad then.
Dexterity saving throw. Do you have any extras? That is going to be a 18.
How do I do my that as a non-spellcaster?
What your spell save DC is?
Yeah.
It should just be your... It's like always 14, I'm pretty sure, for the most part,
It's,
right?
It's always 14, but it should be. Does it say what your spell casting ability is?
No, I don't have any of that because I don't have any spells.
Okay.
Hold on.
God, I forgot that you have 2 fucking uses of the wish spell. I remember that every once in a while, and I'm like, oh man,
It scares
God.
me.
I did give that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, if I have a +4 and a +6, it says +4 modifier +6 spell attack. Does that mean I should have been adding a +6 on
For your spell attacks, yes.
like the damage or?
No, that's a to hit.
Like when you roll the d20.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But don't
It's
my
your-
spells just hit?
Some do, some don't.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Well, there's not a spellcasting ability for barbarians.
The DC
So-
equals your proficiency bonus plus your constitution modifier.
They do that to us. Well, it's an 18, so I think that she's gonna save no matter what, unless you've become like
Yeah.
the most powerful Storm Herald. ever.
Yeah, I think it's fair to assume that that's the
Starting
case.
with
We'll
third
find out what the
level?
exact number is later.
Tay, is Storm Herald in the player's handbook, or is it in a different
No,
one?
it is from, I believe, Tasha's
Oh.
Quadrant.
If your aura's effects require a saving throw, the DC equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your constitution modifier.
Okay. If that's the case, it is 14.
14. Okay, awesome. So we know that for next time, and she saves.
Yes.
So she takes
Cool.
half of whatever you were doing right now.
Well, I rolled a 1, so half of 1 is
Fine.
I think it's
Fine.
1.
I think you
I
gotta
think
give
I
it
rolled
to
up.
the
I assume
next
that
number.
it's just 1, yeah.
1 lightning damage, but the cool part is that Aluk suddenly has lightning, and her
Yeah,
standing
yeah,
on
that's
an
cool
static
as fuck.
everywhere, which is
Whoa.
insane.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I think all of us are like,
she's also-
holy fuck.
Yeah.
Fun fact, terrified of lightning.
Oh, baby girl.
Oh,
She's so baby.
Actually my baby girl.
That's so cute.
A
She's
little
so
meow-meow.
baby girl coded.
Yeah,
Was that your bonus action or your action?
that was my bonus action. So
God,
my
barbarians are
Damn.
so fucking good. I can't.
yeah, you're so right.
Spicy.
As my action,
Yeah.
I think I want to use my oil of slipperiness that I bought last time.
But what if
lube?
you
You
need
mean the
it
magical lube?
later?
Yeah,
What if you
use
need it
all
for
of it
sex
at
later?
once.
What if you want the lube?
Christ. Okay.
this slick, sticky black, I can't pronounce that word, can cover a medium or smaller creature. Oh, that's irrelevant. Okay, I want to pour it on the ground as an action. It covers a 10-foot square, and it duplicates the grease spell effect, which makes it difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain. Okay.
Is that
So
gonna
every character-
affect all of us?
Yeah.
Is any
Hey,
who else
dog.
is within 10 feet of me?
Not me.
Penny, Aurelia, the Dryad, the 2 trees, the Satyr, Zira
Everybody else is
back
far
up.
away, right?
I'm far
Hey,
Can
away.
I,
but
can I
can
throw it so that
I-
it would affect? I want to throw it on the ground so it affects me and the 3 creatures surrounding me, but it's not by anyone else. Is that doable? The way I'm envisioning it, like Aluk is over here with those 3 around her, and then like
It's a
Penny
square?
and Wolfgang are
It's a square. It's a square. It's a square. Covers a 10 foot square.
Square-shaped puzzle.
yeah.
Duplicating. Yes. No, that makes sense because if you're pouring it from where you're at, it would go 5 feet this way and 5 feet this way, which would
Or I
not.
could like throw it on the ground slightly
Or you
further
could,
away.
or you could
offset
throw
it.
it further. Yeah. Okay.
It's
so
like an
you
area of effect spell.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to affect if you didn't want to affect Penny, you wouldn't be able to affect the Dryad. But if you just wanted to affect the 3 in front of you, then that is possible. Sure.
That's fine.
And-
I don't care about the Dryad. I want to
Okay, great.
annoy the 3 that are surrounding me.
Okay, great. So they have to do dex saves or what?
Yes.
Fall prone?
Yes, they may succeed on dex saves or fall prone. A creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must also do the same thing.
Okay, great.
I also get advantage on dexterity saving throws due to
Awesome.
my danger sense feat.
Yeah.
What's
Danger
the
sense. Danger sense.
what's the spell? What's the save DC? Should we just
Um,
make it your spell save for ease? Because it's a wizard spell. Grease is a wizard
yeah,
spell.
it doesn't say on the spell, so yeah, let's make it
Okay.
just the 14.
Yeah, let's just set it at 14. Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a nat 20. I'm good.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
One of my bitches also got a nat 20. Who am I
Damn.
rolling for? I'm rolling for 2
The
trees
2
and
trees
satyr.
and one
Okay,
of the
so
sabers.
these two are the trees. So the 2 trees succeed. The 2 trees succeed, and then the satyr I'm pretty sure is going to fall prone unless he has insane.
He has hooves, so he can't walk very good on grease.
He gets a 12, or excuse me, she
Yeah.
gets a 12. I'm mixing up. So the satyr falls prone, but the 2 trees are good.
That
Wow,
makes sense
oil
'cause
of
they're
slippery
trees.
in it.
And just to set the scene a little bit, Aluk has gotten very fluffy, struck the dryad with lightning, and then threw some
Oh.
lube on the ground. That's her turn.
Means actually so much to me.
She means everything to
Oh.
me.
You all can't see Hero in the shrub that they're in, but they literally just went. What the fuck is happening?
So fucking funny.
Everyone's doing new shit that no one else has seen before.
What the fuck, guys?
Gonna need to
Yeah.
Like
debrief.
Angel flipped someone off, and a
they
a
burst
ring
into
of
flames.
flames went around them.
Oh my god.
And Zira has a fucking ghost mace. That's just
Yeah.
floating around.
I love spiritual
floating
weapon.
around.
I love
Oh
Pia.
my god. Okay.
And
I've never
Penny's
actually
a
gotten to
fucking
play her,
saber-tooth
so I've never
tiger.
gotten to use the spiritual weapon. I've been.
Oh god.
This is-
Okay.
This is a chaotic fight.
Oh yeah.
Love
Yeah.
it. This
Is
really
any
fun.
fight
This is a
not
good one.
though?
True.
So. Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh, I guess it does. Okay, so the oh no, I should take opportunity attacks. Bitch. You bitches. It's the Dryad's turn now, so I'm plotting, I'm scheming. I think she is going to cast. I guess she could use disengage. Okay, this Dryad is going to. But there's a bunch of bitches up in her space. God damn it!
Get wrecked, I guess.
She's gonna cast Bark Skin to up
Dang it.
her AC. So you see these like rotten leaves all over her, kind of solidify into like hardened armor. And she is now buffer.
She's babarked.
She's literally babarked. Okay, with that, Zira, it is your turn.
Fantastic. So Zira's gonna try to move. Is gonna use her bonus action to move, the spiritual weapon back over near the Dryad, since the Dryad moved.
Okay,
And then go for another attack.
do it.
Please.
That is a 13.
Does not hit.
Dang
I'm
it!
so very sorry.
No.
Damn.
If I hadn't just upped her AC,
I
I would have.
know.
I'm so sorry.
Ah.
Darn.
Ah, you're doing great.
Oh well.
Anything else that you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm still far away. I'm vibing,
Yeah?
man.
You're just vibing.
Everyone's good on
Hanging
health.
out.
Is everyone okay?
True. That's
Yep.
the real. That's the real.
Everybody's good just because of your aura. Like,
Yeah,
everybody's
I
Yeah,
just
true.
it's
Yeah.
the luck of Eladra
We feel
smiling upon the
safe.
whole party.
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
True.
Okay. Now it is the satyr's turn.
Which one? The Luby one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the lubed one. So when you fall prone, does it take an action to
Yeah,
Yeah, I
stand?
think so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. So they are going to use their action to stand, and then God, they're not gonna end their turn in the fucking grease, so they're gonna take an opportunity attack from Aluk to move out of the grease pool. So go ahead. And
They aren't just happening to pass by, like, go in the direction of us, are they?
No, because why would they do that?
I don't know. Maybe they're
You're
stupid
up
or
this fucking
something.
saber-tooth tiger.
I just thought I'd ask.
Yes,
Hey,
Aluk.
Napkin. I
Yeah.
rolled a natural 20 to hit.
Oh, good! I'm so glad! Please.
With my great axe, the damage is 2d12 plus 4.
Great! Roll your damage!
Okay. That's a 12. 6. So 22 damage.
Oh, good.
That's so sexy of you.
Luke said, I'm covered in lightning. Fuck you and your lube hands. Fuck.
Oh my god. So you literally, with that crit, you use your axe to bat the satyr out of the fucking lube pool. And they go flying and land. I mean, at least they land on their feet, right? Jesus Christ.
Do they?
Yeah.
All right, and then we have the tree with the red leaves that is going to go. They're up in your business, although I think that this tree is going to just try to hit you again.
Yay.
Yeah, I'll just try to hit you. That is gonna be a lot to hit, like a 22.
Oh, actually, surprisingly.
I wish you'd be like, no.
You're gonna make our DM have an aneurysm.
Do they not have more disadvantage because they're in the grease area?
No,
They
the
don't have
grease only
disadvantage.
Yeah.
They what? I didn't hear.
There's
They only
no
have
disadvantage or anything.
Yeah, it's just
Oh.
with movement, and they have a chance
Oh.
to fall prone.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's gonna be 12. 15 plus not so it's gonna be 19.
What
Halved
kind of damage?
bludgeoning.
So yeah, that's halved.
Halved to 9.
You round up or down? I forget. I think it's up.
I don't know.
Let's call it up. So 9.
Okay, great. So you take 9 points of damage as this tree
at
crashes
50.
down on you. And then, because this tree is going to end their turn in the grease, they're going to do a dexterity saving throw.
Hee Luby tree.
And
Ew.
they're going to get a 2. So this tree
That does not save. The concept of a tree
Great.
falling over because it slipped is very
So
funny to me.
fucking
Oh my
funny.
god, these trees.
If a
just
tree
slipping.
falls in the forest and there's nobody around.
If a tree
This is
slips on lube in the
character. Angel's
forest.
saying that.
I shouldn't even make a sound.
Okay, Penny.
You should use Tasha.
So,
what
quick
the
question.
whispers thing.
Oh,
Is-
yeah.
Is there
Yes.
anyone who is at least 20 feet away from me?
Yes. There is a
I like a-
satyr.
And I don't have to pass through the grease to get to the satyr that's 20 feet away?
You don't have to pass through a grease, but there is a dryad right in front of you that didn't.
Who will have disadvantage on me because I'm not Aurelia?
Yes, so you're going to take the opportunity attack with disadvantage to move? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes. So what I'm gonna do
Tell me
here
about it. Tell me about what you're going to
is I am going to move at least 20 feet straight towards the creature and then hit it with a claw attack, and then they must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
do. I love that you're knocking all of my enemies
And then if they're
prone.
knocked
Okay.
prone, I can also bite them.
Okay, great. So you're going to take the opportunity attack
Yes.
with disadvantage from the dryad to do this.
Mhm.
Okay.
I just zapped and flame broiled my guy, at least.
Yeah, that's who you're gonna move towards. You're gonna move towards the one that Angel is
Okay.
on, because that's the only one that's 20 feet away.
Cool.
Yeah, the dryad doesn't fucking hit. So go ahead and roll on. Do you roll to hit the fucking satyr?
Yeah, I rolled to hit the fucking satyr.
I love when our DM isn't even proud of us. They're just like, fuck
So
you
bummed.
guys.
And I'm gonna roll a nat 20.
Oh,
Jesus fucking Christ! Just
Now we're
kill it.
doing okay.
It's not gonna
Roll
survive.
that
Like,
beautiful
if you-
double damage footage.
Yeah, roll the damage, but you're gonna kill it. So just fucking put some flavor on it and murder my beautiful fucking satyr.
Cool. Can I
supposed
give
to
myself? So it's a bonus action to bite. So can I bite the dead body?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. So he's gonna get 10 points of damage. No, 13 points of damage
Yeah.
from the claw.
Dead.
And then just for funsies, she's gonna bite and like yank on his head.
Eat it.
No,
Do
we're
it,
gonna,
Rob, eat it.
no. Actually, what we're gonna do is chomp and like shake it like when a dog picks up like a dog toy.
Good. I love
Angel
that.
stands there and
Oh
looks
my
at you and
God.
goes, you couldn't let me take like one kill. Like you had to.
Save me
It
some.
all kind
I'm
of
hungry.
sectioned off, and like Angel's mad at you a little bit.
That's so
She did
fucking-
I
all
was
this
just-
work.
I was too excited to pounce.
So fucking good. Wow.
The
oh
animal
my
instincts
God.
took over.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. Okay, Hero, you're up.
Okay, who am I the last in the party in initiative? So is the next person to go after me Aluk?
So it's
No,
me, I think.
we still have Angel and Aurelia from the party to go.
Okay. I'm trying to figure this out. So
Yeah.
one satyr's fucking dead. The other one
Yes.
has been knocked out of the grease by Aluk, right?
Yes. Yes. And is
And
far away.
then Dryad is next to this whole grease situation. Penny and Angel are on the
Yes.
other side of the grease situation.
Yes. So from where you're at, you're right here. There's
Yeah.
a Dryad right here. There's Aluk's situation right here, and then Penny and Angel are up here, and Zero is back here.
How many feet away is Angel and Aurelia from the Dryad?
Far away from
Aurelia,
the
Angel is far away from the Dryad. Aurelia is right up in the Dryad's business, like within 5 feet.
Okay. I want to so I want to do a sneak attack
Fuck yeah.
and I want to get out of the shrub and try to use my crossbow.
Okay.
First, let me see if this happens first.
Okay.
That would be what do I do, plus? Or is it just money?
It should, for an attack, it should be plus 5?
Sneak attack.
But you don't add anything to your attack roll for sneak attack. You just do sneak attack's just damage. So you're gonna do a normal attack roll and then add damage.
Okay. That would be it. So that's a dirty 20 then.
Okay, great. So you're trying to hit the Dryad?
Yes.
That for sure definitely hits. So
Okay.
you're gonna go ahead and roll your normal crossbow damage and then add 2 d6s.
So because I'm an assassin, this could be wrong. Someone check if
Okay.
I am wrong. Because I'm an assassin, I
Mhm.
think because I have I'm like surprising with my sneak attack, it
Mhm.
automatically rolls like a crit. So I think I roll like I've done a critical hit. So I roll double
I think
damage.
you are right. Okay, let
So
me
it'd be
just double check.
2d6 doubled.
Hold on, let me double. I don't think you double your sneak attack. I think you double your raw damage. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second, my dear.
Of course. Because I think my crossbow is 1d6 plus 3.
Okay, 1d6 plus 3. Okay, so you might roll 2. So you might roll 4 d6s right now.
Oh, period. Okay.
Let me just double check real quick.
In order for a
starting at-
creature to be surprised, it has to have not taken any turns in combat yet. And you
You
can only
have a-
assassinate a surprised creature.
You're at your deadliest when you're get the drop in your enemies. You have an advantage on attack rolls against a creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. Okay, in addition, any hit you score. Okay, I understand. Yeah, so assassinate is if you were at the at like before a creature. So like in first round before a creature had a chance to act in combat. So
There's one that I get advantage if someone hasn't done a roll, but I also will just get advantage if someone hasn't rolled an initiative yet. But if that isn't the case, I get a crit on a surprise, which I think is
Okay.
separate. So since I'm sneak attacking, I'm like surprising.
you have advantage on any attack
think
roll.
it's
Okay.
separate.
In addition, you hit any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
So that would I don't know if that's separate or
I
part of
feel
the
like it
take a
might
turn.
be, but I don't know what.
Oh my god, I can be the imposter. Looking at this.
Sus?
That's
Oh,
This
okay.
thing's sus?
Okay. I understand. Yes, those are 2 different things.
okay.
Yes, okay, you gain rolls. Okay, and then you also ensure that every hit against a surprised creature is critical. The DM makes the rules on whether a creature is surprised or not. If you don't try to surprise them, they aren't surprised. Otherwise, it's up to the DM and your rolls. Okay, so you walk me through what you did already. You attacked.
So
you
I
tried to
came out of I sneak attacked with a dirty 20, so I came
No,
out.
no,
and
no.
then hit.
I mean earlier in the round. So you tried to
Oh.
attack the Dryad, you weren't
Yes.
able to, and then you hit with the 17. And
Yeah.
then you just jumped out again. You're pulling
Yeah.
your crossbow, you're hitting with a dirty 20, trying to make that a crit automatically.
Yes.
That's cool.
please do it.
Okay.
So you're gonna
I just
roll-
rolled 46.
Yes, you roll 46 because you're doubling your crossbow damage and then adding your sneak attack. So that's gonna be
46. Do I still add my +3 that I usually get with my crossbow?
yes. You roll all of it and then add your +3.
So that's a 17. I rolled while we were figuring it out. Just in
You-
case.
You
Nice.
absolutely mega kill this dryad. Tell me how you,
Oh,
Fuck
baby.
yeah.
tell me how you
Um,
turbo kill her.
I literally just I fucking emerge from the shrub, take my crossbow. I want to say that I probably like get it through like fucking bullseye actually to make I think here's really shown up because they fumbled so bad the first time.
Yeah.
So right between the eyes. With the
Yes.
crossbow. And it's just like it's like
Fuck
my
yeah.
man to Aurelia because Aurelia was so cool with the dryad. My man. And then I want to take my. I don't waste any time. I want to take my bonus action,
Okay.
and since I murked the dryad,
Yes.
Nice.
thing to do. I think I want to go to the. Is there a way for me to get to the tree, naked tree, bald tree? Is there a way for me to get to the bald tree
Who
without
fell?
getting fucked up in the grease? Like, is that because that's the prone one, yeah?
Yes. No, the tree with the red leaves is the one that fell prone.
Oh, okay, okay.
We got the bald tree and the
can
clumsy tree.
Can I go to that one without like is the grease gonna hinder anything that I want to do with that?
If you want to hit a melee attack on them, yes. If you want to just
I want to grapple them. I want to grapple them while they're prone. So that
So
I want to like
you'd
headlock
automatically
them.
be prone. It doesn't matter if the grease, if you're grappling them on the ground, you're already prone.
I want to no. I want okay. Wait. So I do actually instead of the one that is already prone, I want to do the one that isn't prone. Then can I? I want to grapple a tree.
Sorry.
Gonna
You're
go
slip and
wrestling
slide
in
your
the
way into this
grease.
grease.
That's why I'm
And
saying
football
if the
tackle a
grease is gonna,
tree.
Man,
that's
we're
why I'm
really
saying
gonna
if
get
the
that
grease is gonna
calendar,
fuck
huh?
it up or not. It's not that I can go and
Literally.
It
grapple
like
the-
for sure will, dog. Like
I want to
you-
grapple
to be
somebody.
insane.
so someone
you
can hit
can't
them.
do that on this turn.
Oh, grapple is the bonus action. My grapple is my bonus action.
Please.
So I
Please,
can
this is so funny.
grapple somebody.
It's having a
you have
If I
to
want
move to
to.
get
Bonus
to them,
action.
though. You have to like be right there.
No, that's why I wanted to grapple.
Like I
the
really hate to be a
giant.
killjoy, but like if you have
Yeah.
to move to get there, then that's an action.
Yeah,
Movement?
moving isn't the bonus action.
Movement is movement.
Hmm.
I
Movement,
don't
yeah,
think-
movement doesn't
Well, I can
count.
still
Yeah.
move
Movement is not an
30
On a
feet and
turn.
do- it-
On
a
a
bonus
turn,
action
you
is if
can
I
do
want
a
to move more than
movement, an
30
action,
feet, right?
A bonus action.
And a reaction.
So I
But
can
your
still-
bonus action is usually oh no, reaction is to an action. I guess bonus action you just can
Bonus
do
action I
another
can
thing.
just do.
Yeah.
So you've
If
done,
not, I
you
can
do-
just like like I can just not disengage. I can just hide again. Like I don't care. But
If grapple's a
I
bonus
might
action
as
and
well-
it's within your range, you can do that.
I might as well grapple someone in my range. That is possible to grapple. So that's Aurelia or Angel, whoever's up next can get someone. Or I can attempt. I have to roll a strength. Not saving throw. I have to roll
What
strength.
does grappling
athletics
do?
check.
It just holds them back.
I literally can just
Or-
put someone in a headlock, basically.
How
like
do
I can
you-
do what I want, but I just put someone in a headlock so that I roll
Whoever's
a strength,
attacking has advantage.
so that they're prone, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Let me check. Because
it
I
makes
can
it so
put
that they
someone in a
can't move.
headlock if
Yeah.
I roll an athletics and they roll a dex
How are you
against
gonna
it
put
and
a
I
tree in a
win.
headlock?
Where's that?
Actually, if the tree is that much bigger than me, then I might not be able to. How big is the tree? If the
I'm
tree
just
is
still
twice
stuck
my
on
size-
how this is a bonus action. I'm so sorry.
on 5e it says that my list of bonus actions is where are they? Where does it say it?
Can you roll 20, make noises?
I can
Maybe you
grapple
don't like
somewhere.
me.
Actions in combat, grapple, bonus actions. I think. Oh, I might not be able to actually. Let me check.
Like I want you to
One
grapple
website-
this tree, but I'm just hung
No,
up on
one website said that I could, and I'm searching all of them. Let me check. It might be with my level.
God, I love playing D&D. I want you to
I
wrestle
love
this tree
D&D.
so badly. I want you to wrestle this Luby.
I want to grapple a movie tree so bad. No, let me see.
This is our calendar.
Quote
that.
I just love that Wolfgang failed, and then I'm just picturing stepped back into a bush, crouched there, and then
Hold on.
reemerged from
Amazing.
the bush.
It's like I'm gonna take it again, guys. Hold on.
Yeah, just give me just 1 second.
A round is also 6
And scene.
seconds.
6 seconds, yeah.
So he stepped into a
so
bush for
fucking
6
quick.
seconds.
I know he
Took
restarted.
a little breather.
He reloaded his crossbow.
All it's saying is that I
Pretty
can't use
sure-
it as an opportunity attack, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's not. This is what I'm finding
Okay.
because, well, first of all, I'm pretty sure this tree is too big for you to grapple. So that's one
Yeah.
thing. But grappling counts as an attack. So because you've
Okay.
already made one attack, you do have like your dual weapon handling, but because this is just like a attack.
It's just like how I can't cast a spell and then stab someone with one of my swords. even
Yeah,
though I
you would
can
have
use
to-
2 swords.
Next
Yeah.
turn when you have an action,
Mm-hmm.
I would love that.
I do still want to.
There's
grapple.
also-
Yeah, I'm probably going to. So I'm probably going to just move over to where Aluk is then.
If you're in the grease, you have to make
Except
that
for my
dex
bonus.
check. There's also a feat called Grappler.
I'm not going into the grease yet. I'm just standing there.
So you're
Okay.
going near Aluk, but not stepping into the grease.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just getting out of the brush, basically.
Okay.
You
Amazing.
don't want to enter my grease zone?
Enter your greasy
That's
zone
what he
yet.
said.
If you need
I
aid
hate
in
it
one
here.
round, I will enter the grease zone.
Someone put that in a really bad smutty fanfiction where
Ew.
the bottom's like,
That's
do you want to
bad.
enter my grease?
Ew.
No, someone embroidered that on a
those
pillow.
Are the AO3 tags. Can someone like
It's in a
cross stitch
Megaverse
that?
fic.
I'll
Oh,
cross stitch that
no!
really cute like granny pillow.
Oh god.
I hate
I
that I
also
have the
wanted
ability
lubed
to
up
cross
tree to
stitch.
be
I
like
do
a
too.
really
So-
bad version of like dick. You know how like in
Ew.
smut like there's like horrible ones like flesh flute, like lubed up
Oh,
tree.
yeah. Oh god, you're right.
Oh.
Member.
Ugh.
Member is a
Angel, it's your
person.
turn.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
great.
Have you done talking about
Perfect
tree
timing.
dicks?
so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna run over to the satyr, that the slippery one, but outside of the grease, and stabby stab.
Okay. Do I want to give you? I guess it's like 5 feet. The satyr, the trees. Oh yeah, because the satyr got knocked out of the grease. So yes, you can attack the satyr without getting into the grease.
Excellent. Well, okay.
Or maybe don't.
Hold on. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. So 5 less than an 8's not gonna hit, right?
No, I'm so sorry.
Okay, one of them misses, but then
Okay.
a dirty 20, or no, a 19, I'm sure hits.
That'll hit.
Let me roll 1d6 plus 1. Okay. 7 points of damage.
This satyr is on death's door.
Sick.
He's desperately clinging to life, just barely. Okay, great. Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
No, I'm good.
Great. Amazing turn. Okay, now it's time for this bald ass tree to go. And they roll the deck saves at the end of their turn. So, before they have to do that, they are going to. Wolfgang is right there now. Seeing that this big ass knoll is like lightningified and pissed off, this tree is going to turn to Wolfgang and try to slam you. It's going to be a 10 to hit.
13, baby.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. The tree doesn't hit. It just
Lippy tree.
it
Which
like
tree?
bends, the bald tree. It like bends at its
Ah.
waist to like try, and like hit you and slam you, but like there's like a really stiff piece of bark, so they just kind of like and don't quite manage to smack you. And then it's Aurelia's turn. Okay, what are we
Tree
doing?
has to roll the dex save.
Oh, Tree has to roll the dex save. Thank you so much for
And-
reminding me.
Please tell me it falls over after that whiff.
Please.
Jesus
So
Christ,
mad
yeah,
my
it
brother
does.
gave me his cold.
The bald tree falls over too. So there's two trees just
Damn.
fucking rolling
On the
around in all this
ground.
goddamn grease.
Oh my god, I love the
Have you guys ever
grease.
seen like in the camp that I work at has one of these in like a lake or a pool? There'll be like a log with a rope in the middle that like spins around and
Yep.
it's like really slippery. That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Yep.
imagining.
Oh, hell
Slippery
Yeah.
logs.
I hope the
Slippery
next
log.
place-
That's another one.
I
No.
hope the next shopping we get
No.
to do, there's more grease for Aluk to buy.
We
I
need
hope
a
all
case
these
of it.
things are replenishing their her grease supply.
Why would I ever give any of you grease after this? After all of the
Wait, you
We
don't
would
enjoy
have
this?
to. If you let us go on a shopping spree, we have to be able to roll for grease in every shop to see if there would be grease
Please.
there.
Do they have grease?
Can I roll for grease?
Just steal it out of wagons.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so far we've
should
got slippery
steal
log
off
and
of
lubed up tree.
Are you
Just
taking
You're making a list.
Slippery- No, not her slippery log, dude. That's
That sounds like poop.
so damaging.
Oh.
Should that be the episode
Don't
title?
ruin it.
Is that the
Aurelia,
The episode title, My Slippery Log.
Aurelia is
Slippery
going
log.
to run over.
I think it should be lubed up tree.
Oh yeah. YouTube's gonna love
Lubed
that.
up trees
Oh, yeah.
because they've both fallen out.
Plural.
Two lubed up trees fall in a forest.
Aurelia's
Hell
going
on earth.
to run over and attack one of the trees. Do you get advantage on attacks when enemies are prone?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
That's guessing, but I think so.
Well, yeah, because they're on the ground. Like, what are they?
Might as well. Okay, great. Aurelia is going to swing on the red leafed tree. Aurelia is going to move. I guess Aurelia has to move into the grease to do this. So you have to roll a dex save first, yes? When you move inside of it? Creature enters its area and it ends its turn there. Okay, Aurelia is
Yes.
going to enter and try to succeed. And of course, Aurelia rolls a 19, because why wouldn't
Yeah.
they?
Nice.
Aurelia is going to
She's
swing
doing her
on this
best.
tree with red leaves with advantage. And is for sure going to hit. And so you see Aurelia brandish their great sword and bring it down onto the tree with the red leaves. Their hair flies wildly around their face as they do 12 points of damage to this tree. They lift their sword again, and they're going to suck in a rough breath and use their action surge to hit the same tree again. They are going to hit. He brings his sword down for a second time, letting out a intense cry as he hits another 10 points of damage. He's basically turning this red leafed tree into wood chips right now.
Nice.
Nice.
That is Aurelia's turn. This satyr Angel attacked this satyr last. This satyr is desperately clinging to life. Looks at
I've
Angel.
been there.
Yeah, Angel knows the feeling. And
I don't like that you grabbed a book for this.
no, it's just me looking at everything. And is going to swing on you, Angel.
Okay.
And they're gonna roll on that one. So
Well,
covered in grease, they're just gonna fucking grab their short sword after rolling around in the fucking lube for a while, and they just throw it instead of hitting you because they weren't holding on to it tight enough.
It slips
Oh.
out of their hand and they stab themselves
Oh,
on
lube.
accident. Like it hits them on the way down.
Oh my
Honestly,
god.
might as well. Okay, now
Jesus.
that is Aluk.
Yes.
Okay.
You have two prone trees in front of you.
Great. I think I might have done a stupid. I think I get 2 attacks now.
Oh.
Oh,
I remember reading that somewhere. Hold on.
that sounds correct. It's either
That
level
does
4 or
sound
level 5. It's level 5 for fighters. So, it's one of the two for barbarians for sure.
I don't remember.
I could look instead of just sitting here. Ding, ding, ding.
Well, regardless, I know I'm gonna have at least one attack.
Beginning at level
I'm gonna
5, you
just-
attack twice.
Yeah.
Okay,
level
so I'm
5.
level 4, so not yet. That's next level.
Yes.
Baby.
In Aluk's opinion, which tree is looking more deaded?
Probably the one that Aurelia just wailed into. That tree does not
The red-
look very happy.
That's
The
the
red
red
one.
leaf one, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna whack that one.
Yes.
Smack that tree.
Oh boy. I rolled a 5 and a 7, so even with my attack bonuses, that might not hit. I get a +6 to attack, so what's that, 13? Oh, that does hit? Nice.
That
Okay.
hits my fucking microphone.
Fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna do that is 12 points of damage.
Fuck yes. Brilliant. That tree is very unhappy. Are you gonna do anything else?
Um,
Cat is dead.
I believe I'm out of things to do for this round.
All right. Okay, in that case, Zira, you are up.
Fantastic. Can she tell which of the enemies on the field look the most full of life?
The
That's such
bald
a scary thing to ask.
Literally.
Yeah.
The sweetest way to
bald
ask too.
tree
The
is
bald tree?
looking quite healthy. Yes.
Okay, cool. So she's going to use her bonus action to move the spiritual weapon over towards the tree.
Fuck yeah.
Let's see if I can actually hit this time.
No, you're gonna do
Please.
it. You're gonna crit.
Oh,
Third
fuck yeah.
time's the charm.
18 plus
Fuck yes.
5. 23.
Nice. That might be the highest roll around
Hit that bitch.
of
Yes,
combat.
Ooh, 5. 10 plus. That's 19 damage.
Fuck
Woo!
yeah, dude.
Hit that bitch.
Luke, by the way, was like kind of scoffing at all these misses, but now at this like absolutely massive
yeah.
wallop of a hit, she's gonna be like, "Oh shit! All right."
I'm honored.
Sorry, was it 16 or 19 damage?
19.
19. Got it.
Angel gives a thumbs up.
Yep.
Okay, great. Anything else
Oh
you
wait,
want to do?
I
on
didn't
your
roll
turn?
for the lube.
Roll for lube.
Oh, for your lube, yeah.
Roll.
I
for
succeed
lube.
anyway. We're fine.
Great.
Cool, cool.
What do you have to beat?
14.
14.
Ah.
Okay, anything else on your turn, Zira?
Nope, that's it.
Awesome. Very good
Fuck yeah.
turn. I'm realizing I feel like the satyr just attacked, but
Oops.
suddenly the satyr is attacking again. And I'm wondering why that is.
Because one
Satyrs
satyr is
dead.
dead.
Did you kill that satyr last round?
We killed a satyr last round,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
The slippery one is alive.
Great. Great. Who's with this slippery one?
Me.
Great.
I'm with the
They're gonna try and
simple
hit you.
one. Fair enough.
Oh, fucking finally. That's gonna be like a 17 to hit.
No, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, they have to go get their sword. And then hit.
Yeah, no, they have to like go run and get their sword and bring it back.
It's still lubed.
Ugh.
It's gonna be
Ew.
4 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, so that's that. And then it's the fucked up red tree that is prone. So they're going to use their action to stand up, and then they're going to take so many opportunity attacks if they move. This is hell. I can't believe I gave you this fucking evil fucking loop.
Love it.
Because Aurelia's right there. Aluk just attacked that one too.
Wolfgang's there too.
Fighting with lube, yeah.
Yeah, Wolfgang's nearby.
Too. But if they don't move, I guess they're just not. I guess they're just gonna stand there.
They just get up.
I get up.
They just get up, but does that mean that they're gonna need another dex save to at the end?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. This is maybe the worst combat I've ever designed. I'm so sorry, but besties.
I literally
think it's
love it. I'm having
incredibly
the
I'm
most
having
fun.
Of my
This
life.
is my
I don't know
favorite
what you
combat.
mean.
This is really funny. I love the
Yeah.
roll.
That's gonna be a. It's gonna be a 5. So you see this
Doesn't
tree that has just been absolutely beaten to death, nearly, by Aurelia and Aluk. Stand, fucking wood chipped half to death. They managed to fucking use all their wiggly roots to get up and then immediately fall again. And that's the only thing this tree
Oh
manages to do.
no.
Oh,
Was it gonna do
God.
an attack? Because the stand is the move action. It's not the action. It can still take. It can still make an attack.
Oh, it is your. You just use all your movement to do it, huh? Okay, then I
Yeah.
guess it'll attack.
attack and then fall back down.
Attack
Yeah.
and then fall back down. Who's it gonna attack? Who hit them most recently? Aluk did, so I'm gonna try and hit you, Aluk. Oh, but it doesn't matter because that's a 12. So
Almost.
almost. So this poor tree is gonna get up. It's gonna try to swing. It's gonna try to slam. Fails, and then just collapses back into the puddle of grease that I've given you. Because I thought
Nice.
this will just be funny. This won't impact any of mine. This won't impact any of my combat. No way. It takes 10 minutes to apply it to a creature. What are they gonna do with it? It only takes
Instant
one action to put it
application
on the
in combat,
ground.
baby. And it lasts for 1 minute.
Okay. So that is that tree. That tree is prone again. Okay, Penny, you're up.
Great. First, I hate that calligraphy is a thing that I do when my hands are bored. So I did, in fact, very fancy write looped up trees.
Yes!
Oh, thank God.
And also
want
enter
that
the grease
tattooed on
zone.
me.
Don't worry about it.
Jesus.
Into the
Um,
grease zone?
Yeah,
is
let me
the
write
name of
that down as
episode.
well.
Enter the grease zone. So I just nommed on this fucking satyr.
Yep.
There's the greasy bitch
Yep.
and a tree.
2 trees. Yes.
Okay. Is the greasy satyr out of the
Why are you finishing Angel's kill?
man?
Not letting
Just
Angel
let her have
anything.
this.
Why isn't Angel finishing her own kills?
Yeah, man.
She's trying! She's working on it!
Both of the trees are in the loop, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have to
You can
Make
kill the satyr
this-
if you want to. I won't. It's fine.
do you have to make the save when you get into the loop or when you end in it?
Both.
See, that's why I want to steal your kill, because I don't want to go make a
Yeah.
loop
You
check.
want to enter the loop zone?
Yeah. There are plenty of people here that can enter
Are the
loop
two
zone.
trees within 5 feet of each other?
Yes.
Okay. As fun as being a tiger is, I'm gonna use my bonus action to step out of beast shape, of wild shape,
Nice. Got it.
and I'm going to cast Moonbeam
Nice.
at the two
fucking hell.
trees.
Okay.
So They both have to make a Constitution saving throw,
Great.
or else take 2d10 radiant damage.
Oh, awesome.
Also, if they
Radiant
are
damage. They just sparkle too much.
Yeah.
if
This is the
they
skin of a killer
are
ball.
like shapeshifters, then they make it with do the saving throw with disadvantage, and if it fails, they revert to their original form.
Oh.
Interesting.
I don't think treants are shape changers, but if they are,
Hold on 1 second before you do that, or before I. Okay. What kind of damage is your axe, Aluk?
I think slashing.
Cool. Then this is not an issue.
Yes.
Great.
Slashing.
Great. Okay. What did you just tell me? Constitution saving throw.
Constitution
They-
saving throw.
They aren't transformers, so doesn't matter.
Right. I didn't think they were, but you know.
Okay. That's one of them is the bald one got a 6, and the red leafed one got a 15.
It's a DC 14, so one of them
Okay.
saved and one of them failed. So one of them takes 13 points of damage, and then the other one takes 7 if we're rounding up.
Okay. Yeah, you fuck these bitches up. Neither of
Also,
them are
it
looking
stays
good.
there, and I can move it around.
Oh, good. I love that you guys have spells like that.
Yeah.
That makes me
Tee-hee.
so happy.
Twinsies.
Yay!
Tee-hee-hee.
Okay, Penny. Done.
Yeah.
Great. Wolfgang,
Losing my good
you're
ones.
up.
Yeah, baby. Ooh. Okay. I think I want to use my short swords
Yes, sir.
and try to hit one and one. Try to hit both of those
Oh,
trees.
okay.
So I do want to enter the gray zone. So
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So you have to make
Join
a
me.
dexterity saving throw.
dex saving throw.
Isn't it at the end of the
Ooh,
turn though?
baby.
No, it's when
If
you enter.
Yeah. Or if you
was
finish
already
it.
ended there.
That's a 13.
Doesn't save.
Oh, it's
prone.
14 as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
so you fall prone.
Hero's prone in the loop.
Step
My
inside.
goodness.
Hero
Calendar.
falls. Hero falls into the loop. Let's just fully play this out. Why don't we? So Hero falls into the loop. What color shirt do you wear?
He's wearing like a white blouse.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No.
So Wolfgang's wearing a white blouse, and
Not
your hair's in a
anymore.
braid, right?
Yeah, it's like a really loose braid.
So the tie cut as your head hits the forest floor. The tie comes out. You twist, and it
No.
perfectly coats your entire head in lube, making your hair look slicked back and wet. The lube chisels the sides of your face as it drips down your neck and starts to make your entire shirt go see-through. As you try
Wet
to
t-shirt contest.
shift and find your balance, everyone watches as the perfect curves of Wolfgang's chest are revealed. It
His
is
moves.
so clear to see. Did you decide about the?
He does.
And one or
Oh
two?
no.
Just one.
So decide?
Stop.
Is it his right or his left?
Let's go with right.
And
The gay
you
one.
see his right nipple is pierced. And Wolfgang, you end your turn in the
Oh
loop.
my god, can I
Or
use my
unless-
bonus action for anything to stand up or gain any kind
You
of
can't-
anything?
You moved in, you failed.
Actually, you wouldn't have used your movement yet. I don't know what the rules
So
are
I
of
think
this
you
grease
could-
spell.
Yeah, I don't know how the grease spell works. Tell me more about this. Grease appears, Dex enters it, or I mean,
It
I think you
doesn't
could.
say.
I just know
You
you, have to
could use
all
the
your
rest
movement
of
to
your-
stand up.
Yeah, you can use all your movement to stand up. Would you still have an action?
Probably. I
think
don't care if I have an
so.
action or not, but if I stand up, will I still have to roll at the beginning of the next turn? Or like,
the
or
end
can
of
I
this
do
one.
my
It's at the
action the next
end.
time and then roll? Now that
You
I'm
would have
in it.
to. Would he have to roll again at the end of this turn because he's ending
Yes.
it there?
Yeah.
But you would have an action. If
So
I'm
you
reading
could-
this right,
Okay.
it doesn't affect anything.
So you
except
could
for
use
that.
your movement. You could stand up. You could try to hit something, and
then
then
you'd
you
have to
could
roll
roll the
again.
dex save again.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Please.
let's do it. Like if I'm already in it, I'm in it.
Okay.
I'm in the grease zone.
You're in the grease zone,
the-
baby.
You're in the
the
grease zone.
So the lubed up, beautiful, big titted
Penny, after
Wolfgang.
watching this, just turned bright red.
Everyone here is
just-
blushing.
Just
Yeah,
not
I'm just-
red.
Just gonna say.
Hero is so
Actually, I'll save it
beefy.
for my turn. I'll save it for my turn.
Oh my god.
So are you
okay.
which tree are you trying to hit? Are you trying to hit the red leafed one or the bald one?
Which one is worse for wear right now? The red leaf one, yeah?
Red leaf one is fucked up. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll probably hit the red leaf one.
Yeah, fuck it up.
Maybe I'm gonna try this dice. Don't fail me. What do I add to this? For strength?
It's strength plus proficiency, which I think is 5 for you.
Oh, 14.
14. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
And I'm just using, so is that just for one of my swords then?
Yes.
Am I
Yes.
gonna be able to use both my swords just because I'm all slippy? Are you gonna just let me only hit one?
I'm just not. No, you get one attack this round. I'm so
That's
sorry.
fair. I'll take it. I'll literally take what I can get. That is 6.
6 damage?
Yeah, baby. Wait. Do I add something else to it?
Yes, I think it's 6 plus 3.
No, that is what the +3. I just wanted to see.
Oh.
It looked like there was something else I could add to it, but I'm guessing. No. It's just
No.
okay. The 6.
6. Beautiful. But subtraction is hard.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, give me another dex save.
Oh fuck.
Greasy.
Uh-oh, greasy.
It's a 2.
Oh no. You bit it so hard.
You this time, because last time you fell backwards, this time you fall forwards. You like try to take a step forwards, your foot skids out from under, and you just face plant down into the grease. You still look
Ass
good while
up.
doing it.
Hero,
Yeah. Face down, ass up.
Hero hits and is like, oh yeah, and then falls immediately. Goes fucking. Look, why? What is the point? Was it worth it?
The trees are on the
Like,
ground, aren't
swimming
they?
around. Was it worth it?
Yes.
Oh
I'm
man,
still standing. Get good, I guess.
At what cost?
Seems like a skill issue.
this is the best thing ever. Okay, Angel, your turn.
Yeah, so realistically, thinking about Angel as a person, I'm going to request, because I'm going to do a double short sword again against the satyr near me. But I do want disadvantage on the first.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Angel is just fully like red, wide-eyed, staring, looking, and
Abso-fucking-lutely.
for like a prolonged beat, and then goes, and then turns.
Oh right.
I fucking love that. Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Okay.
I love imposing disadvantage upon yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so
Absolutely, the
realist.
first one did not hit.
That meme of the sword thing of
doesn't
like.
hit either. The
Damn.
second one doesn't hit either.
No.
Just fucking to get a glimpse at. Is it a ring or a barbell?
It's a barbell.
Okay, great.
Fuck
So you
yeah.
see like
Fuck yeah, it
you
is.
see you don't even see like the shape of a ring through their shirt. It's just like the bumps as their nipple starts to harden because they just fell in cold grease. And Angel literally feels their soul leave their body and is like, I need to be out of this fight right now. And her solution for getting out of this fight is to just simply never hit. God.
Oh my god.
Angel forgets it's her turn.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
literally.
It's her like
Okay.
staring
Just
off to the
blank
side,
out.
just
And
like.
none of us can blame her for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Really,
No.
simply
Everyone's
cannot.
still staring at Hero so they don't see Angel biff it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hero is too baby girl.
Okay.
This
God, I love them.
this tree with bald ass tree is going to use all of its movement to stand, and then it is going to roll to hit Wolfgang because everybody's up in their business right now, and because Wolfgang is prone, the tree is going to roll with advantage, and the tree is going to get a 15 to hit. So the tree is going to roll. How many? I haven't done damage in so long.
Maybe you should keep it that way, actually.
4, 5, 9 damage to Wolfgang. Yes. And then this fucking tree is gonna make another dex saving throw.
Reaches down, rips the nipple piercing out.
Literally.
Nipple damage.
And then this tree
That's at least like a nat 20 maybe. Then someone can rip the piercing.
Napkin's
Does the
fucking
tree
dying right
fall
now.
over now?
Does it fall over again?
the tree rolled a fucking 2. Yes, the tree falls over.
Oh,
Been
Does the tree
there.
also show off their nipple piercing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Under
Yeah,
some
let me
bark.
roll for nipple piercings. Hold on.
Stamp.
Roll for
No, they
grease,
got
roll
a-
for
they got a
carrots,
15.
roll for
The
nipple
trees
piercing.
have nipples.
I mean,
No, consider
If-
a
want
tree
them to.
tramp stamp, but it's like someone carved a heart.
Yes. Yes, please.
Oh my god, if the tree just fell next to Hero after like slashing them, Hero is like back against this grease puddle and just goes, been there. Fucking tree.
Bad day, man.
Bad day.
Jesus Christ.
does anyone remember if Aurelia fell prone?
I think
I don't
Aurelia's
I
think
think Aurelia's fine.
chilling.
I think
Okay.
she was outside the grease, wasn't she?
Oh, okay.
No,
never
she
went
was.
in.
Close enough.
Yeah, you're right.
Close enough to hit the tree, but not in the grease, just like Hero was before. They
Because
separated.
she's so sexy.
Aurelia is going to step into the grease because we just can't. There's not that much space in the grease. There's 4 people in the grease right now, so Aurelia's not going to step into the grease, actually.
The way that
It's a party in the
Dang.
grease zone.
sidetracked this entire fight and made it so much longer because of the fucking grease.
Yeah.
Oh, the grease.
Okay.
The greatest thing you've ever done, actually. I literally
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I thought it wouldn't come into play for a while, but you said
Yeah.
no.
No, we're
Guys,
using this
no.
now.
Immediately.
I
I
use
thought
my
it would happen
items.
outside of combat, to be honest. I thought it
No.
would be like in a
Yeah.
hallway,
When I
trapping
have
people.
things, I will use them.
Right away? You're not gonna
Be
save
warned.
Aurelia grabs their sword once again. They just skewer the tree with the red leaves and kill it.
Hey.
Our
it?
favorite
Aurelia has a
battle
wife and is
master.
not she's not distracted by moobs.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Aurelia's
So-
like.
Aurelia's like, God, I miss my wife.
Yeah, as far as Aurelia is
and it was
concerned,
distracted by moobs.
as
Like,
far as Aurelia is concerned, like Wolfgang might as well be her son. Like Aurelia's just like not. Wolfgang is a non-sexual being to Aurelia.
So valid.
I
That's
love
all-
Aurelia.
That's all Wolfgang could ever hope for, to be honest.
Okay. Aluk, you are up. There is a bald bitch.
Yep.
One ball
As per
Um,
usual.
I'm gonna whack the bald bitch.
Do it. Get that bitch.
Uh,
Scalp it.
Be hard.
okay. So that's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Can you believe it? The tree doesn't
Yeah.
have
How?
27 AC.
I can't actually. That's crazy.
damn.
10 damage.
10 damage. Amazing. This tree is looking unhappy. It's also still
Mm.
greased.
Begreased.
Big
Oh, I have to
greasy.
roll my grease.
Yes, you do.
I just want Luke to fall.
Not 20. I'm good.
Are you
I
alive?
have to get advantage on
What the
those, so fuck you. I'm not
fuck?
falling.
Grease only benefits you.
Yes.
Funny.
Literally.
It's so
We were like
funny.
half of
Aluk-
the
Aluk,
parties
like-
in this 10-foot square.
Yeah, so Aluka's been here the whole time, and her
Yeah.
feet Like her paws, there's like a
So
little bit of grease on
sturdy.
them. The rest of her is spotless. She's well, except she has spots, but she's totally fine. No
The
grease.
thing is like it's worked out so well for you that there's no reason for you to not find and obtain grease
Yeah.
anytime you can going forward. Like there's no reason for
Exactly.
you to
It's
not
going
use it in
so
battle
well for
anymore.
you.
Just to
Fucking
assume that they're
worked
never
so
gonna
well.
let us get
I
glue
just want,
again.
if Aluk ever gets grease again, for Wolfgang to use their fucking rogue abilities and steal it.
Steal it.
I'd be like,
Absolutely.
no.
God, please.
Oh my
Never
God.
again.
I
Confiscated.
think you should roll for grease, and only if you get an
Actually-
will you get grease.
Here's the new title for this episode: Greasegate.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Holy
god.
Shit. Okay, Zira, you're up.
So we got what, like the bald tree?
Bald tree. That's
that
where
it?
your weapon is.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, there's a
Oh,
there's
the
a
satyr
satyr
still
in
up?
front of
One
me,
more fucked up
so-
satyr.
Okay, I'll aim for the tree. Is it looking? How's it looking?
Unhappy.
Unhappy?
Not good.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Not pleased.
It's a sad little tree.
Yeah, let's see if my good stick will hit again.
Yes.
The answer
Get
is
that
no.
thing.
It's a 3.
Oh,
Damn it!
that's okay. You did so good.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
tired,
One
man.
time.
It's made up for
I
it.
just put all my damage I would have dealt into one round.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, I love it. I love it.
25% success rate, but hella damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Okay. Satyr trying to hit Angel. Let's.
Still staring at nipples.
Angel's.
Yeah, Angel's still distracted.
No, I'm staring at ass right now. I'd just like to say that.
That is
You
true.
need to specify.
Hey,
It's
Napkin, what's
important.
your roll?
I love the glasses without a face.
Roll that
A
Roll
nat
out.
one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no!
You know
Good
what? I'm so
job.
tired of this Satyr. Angel.
Can I take an
you-
opportunity attack?
No, I'm gonna make something even worse happen. Angel, you're turned and staring at Wolfgang's plump, perfect ass. And as you
Angel is debating if a coin would bounce off of it.
listen, you're the one that fell in the grease, not me.
Zira has the wagon, but Hero's got the badonk.
A wagon.
And the boots.
The wagon.
The trunk.
Angel, you're
Yeah.
turned looking at Wolfgang's ass, and as you do,
Sure am.
the satyr like tries to swing on you, and failing once again, they literally sigh and turn their sword on themselves and take their last hit point and fall and die. I
One
can't
hit
explain-
point?
Hit point?
Yeah, they've
I
had
just-
one hit point for so long, like I can't
my
take.
God.
Can we,
Oh my
can we have it?
God.
Can we have it where no one else saw that happen and Angel claims that she didn't
Oh, yeah.
miss?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
yes.
distracted
By
by
the way,
Hero's
guys.
ass.
Wow, good job, Angel.
By the way, guys, I got him.
Holy
God, that's
shit.
hilarious.
God damn it. Okay.
Angel turns around, they're dead. He goes, "Oh, I did it!" Like,
Yeah, very Angel for.
It's like Angel thought she actually did kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Angel should do an intelligence check to see if she knows if she killed it or not.
Penny, you
So-
are up.
I'm gonna move my moonbeam and
I
hit
do know that I didn't kill
the tree again.
Yes, get that bitch.
Right? Oh, it starts its turn there. So it makes the con saving throw again. It didn't move, it's just right there. So
Nice.
Great.
Persistent moonbeam.
Good moonbeam.
It's a 12.
that fails.
Great.
But also I rolled really shitty dice. And I don't remember which side on a D10. The double zero is 1, right?
I don't know.
The double zero on the
Oh.
percentile, that's 10.
That's 10?
That's 10.
Yeah, that's
Sick.
10.
Okay.
10 on the
So
percentile
13
is
points
1.
of damage.
How many?
Fuck yeah.
13.
Great. You kill it. What happens?
Nice.
It like poofs into like a white ghostly flame and then like sizzles out.
Beautiful. With
Fuck yeah.
that, you have felled the last of the forest protectors.
Oh, thank God.
God
Woo!
damn.
Out of
Hey, can we
combat.
real
yeah.
quick take a 5-minute piss break?
Yes. I
Yeah.
actually think that we might call it here.
Oh yeah.
And then next time we will travel to the Brightside Village proper.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
I will say
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Zira says a little prayer over all the bodies to make sure their spirits go
Aw.
to the right places.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hero,
Aluk
Hero's
eats one of
just
the
laying
chairs.
there.
Beforehand,
After
can we
she
roleplay
prays over it.
everyone getting up? Can we
Yeah.
roleplay people trying
Oh,
to help Hero
absolutely.
out of the fucking
Yeah. Do I have to roll to see if I can get up on my own?
Yeah, please do.
That's a 14.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I think you do it. You
Okay.
got it. So
You get
hurry
up. But
So
can
now that
you get
everyone
out?
is dead, there's a beat of silence. Yeah, can I get help? Hero goes so slowly to try to get up so as not to fall again. So if anyone wants to assist, they can. But
I
Hero's
think
just trying so
Angel-
hard not to fall.
Angel like walks over and just from the other side of the puddle just holds out a hand and it's like get the like silently,
There's just-
not saying anything.
Yeah, Hero's full head is just hung down, and they just grab her hand and try to get up,
God.
and just are just like,
Angel, roll to make sure that you don't fall into the grease. as
I
you
didn't
help.
step into it. I
That doesn't matter. You're helping him up. You can lose
fucking
balance.
I got a 16.
Okay, you're fine.
Thank
Damn.
God.
oh my god. Yeah.
Oh.
He just goes,
Didn't I
don't have a change of
just-
clothes. So,
Is there water like immediately nearby? Because I can do shape water and throw water at them.
Yes, please. Absolutely. There's a little.
They
stream
need a
you can
cold
hear.
shower.
Holy shit.
I was gonna use
Oh my
prestidigitation to also remove the fucking.
No,
lube.
it's better
No,
to
water's
have
better because then
Yeah, the
more
water.
wet.
drench.
Yeah. Or
Absolutely
wet.
drench them.
Or
Yeah.
just So I'm trying to see if making sure Druidcraft's not better. Yeah. We're taking up like a big old swath of water and just kind of dropping it
Yes.
on the
Literally,
God, I
oily
love that.
edges.
Literally, like,
Am,
Yes.
yes.
am I in the splash
You're
zone?
right. You're
in the
Yes.
splash zone.
Cool. I'm wearing a white shirt, so now my shirt's see-through. Thank you for that one.
You're
Nice.
welcome.
Oh my god, the crew of
Y'all
the
can see
see-through
Angel's
shirts.
boobs. You can
Zira's-
just see Angel's boobs
yeah.
now.
Zira's like
I'm
walking over,
so
and like
glad.
mid prayer, she like looks over at these two, and she's just like, interesting.
Penny sees what this
so
sees what she
funny.
just did and just like again turns beet red is like hey Aurelia, what's
Angel, I just want to say, Angel now uses prestidigitation and dries herself off. So you got
Did you
half
do
a
not
second.
dry Hero?
Nope, nope.
You
That
got
is
it.
so
Angel's
fucking
boobs.
funny. That means so much to me. Oh my god.
They're just like,
Aluk is
so
eating
no
one of
one
the
wants to
sabers.
dry me, or
Oh, I mean,
my God.
and then Angel does another cantrip because I can just do them, and then you're good.
cool, thanks. I'm gonna, yeah, just walks.
No, I have questions. I have questions for you. So when did you get your nipple pierced?
I
We've
have a
all
question.
seen it. I'm sure we all have questions.
Actually, I have a
We're
question.
not
Were you
close
gonna
like
get
that.
were you gonna get both and then you just chickened out after the first
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
or was
yeah.
one the plan the whole time?
No, that's a great question.
It's really important.
No, it's because one of them's the gay one. Everyone knows that.
Yes,
uh,
Aluk.
yeah, Hero just goes, I think one's done more than enough for me, so no need for both.
Oh
But,
my
Fair enough.
god.
yeah.
Have a nice day.
Holy shit.
Well, okay,
Well, that was
Penny, if you want to lead the way, let's.
and our heroes set off further into Rindwood.
Yay!
Oh my god,
What a wonderful session.
that was beautiful.
Thank you so much, Tuck, for joining us. I'm
yeah,
so
thank
happy
you
to
so much for
have you.
having me.
Yeah.
course.
Welcome to the
Party
party.
member.
It's chaos all the time.
It's
Chaos all the
amazing.
time.
I love
Chaos
it
and
here.
lube.
Chaos in loop.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh boy,
Amazing.
Oh boy.
Amazing.
Oh, thank you so much, Napkin. As always,
Right.
incredible.
Thank you.
Of
That was the
thank
most
you.
fun.
It was so fun.
I'm
Sorry
going
the dice
to.
hated you.
Yeah, I'm
It
not.
happens. It happens. It's payback
Um,
for all my good
yes.
rolls.
I'm just gonna end so we can all say bye, but we'll be back in what is it, next Sunday?
Yes.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, and
Perfect.
for those interested in Sunflower SMP lore, this Thursday we're probably gonna do some. So
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Amazing.
And this VOD will be edited on the YouTube as well.
Slay.
If you're watching the YouTube video, there's bonus content coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus
Excellent.
content.
All right. Signing off.
Outro
Bye.
music plays.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah, that's all I want. All I want is for you guys to have fun and for you guys to feel like you are getting what you want. So I just hope that
It's
if you
the
ever feel
most
like
fun.
When we're in the roleplay too, like, especially in combat, the DM is positioned against the entire party. So it feels very much like it's 5 people ganging up on you, which I know how that feels, and that sucks.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that sounds
Yeah.
not great, but the beauty of doing all the narrative stuff and also our debriefs afterwards is that we can understand that this is very much a group effort.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I love the amount of control that we have of the story versus
Yeah.
the amount of
Yeah.
back
Dude,
work that you're
we're
putting
going
in.
to save my fantasy girlfriend. I'm getting
Yeah.
everything I want out of this. My fantasy
Oh my
girlfriend who
God.
may or may not be based on my actual real life girlfriend. Like,
It's
Well, that's
so
crazy.
fun. Like,
Wow,
I
crazy.
can't wait.
it's almost like I cannot come up with an original name to save my life.
I am in the process of drawing. I found a very funny tweet that was like, draw your OC in this, and it was a man with no shirt, a corset, and like suit pants on, and it made me laugh really
Nice.
hard. So I'm currently drawing Hero in that, and it's gonna be like, because canonically I asked Penny to dress me, so I'm gonna be like, are you sure they didn't have a shirt my size? And Penny's like, nope,
Oh my
they
god.
did not.
Oh
So
my god.
I've drawn.
I-
I'm
Nipple
so
piercing
sorry.
out, just
I'm
right
so
there.
sorry. They just did not have a single shirt that would fit over your
have.
massive pecs.
I
Feel
drew
good.
Angel's
Angel and I looked
dress.
so hard. We were working so hard to find this.
Oh my god, it was so funny. Yeah, because that was why I mentioned today that I wanted Hero to have one nip piercing while I was drawing them.
Oh my God.
And
Yeah.
that's why
Big
that
buff
was-
sexy bitches with nipple piercings is just
So it's like
means so
as it was
much.
happening, I don't know. I just have like there's just so many moments that are so fun for like it's also hard I guess because like because I'm a writer, like I'm constantly struggling to balance the what I want you guys to do and giving you the
Yeah.
freedom to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So like there are moments where like I feel like there are some moments when I take control of a situation where I feel like, okay, this was worth it because something funny or slutty or whatever came out of it. And then there are other situations where like afterwards I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that because like I stole everybody's like agency in that moment, or I have to like backtrack into it. It's
there are two moods, funny and slutty.
funny and
True.
slutty.
The two genders.
I mean, there's like a million times in every session we do where I'm like, it would have. One is like, oh, I should have done this because this would have been so good for either RP or just like character, anything like that, or just like completely wishing I had, or wanting to do something really specific but not executing it well. Every session, I like kick myself in the foot afterwards because I'm like, I can't believe I didn't do this one thing, but it's been getting less and less every session, I would say. Or I've been like I've always been learning from it, and it's just one of those things where it's like this is like I'm just gonna get like so much like where I'm just learning, so I can't like be an asshole to myself about it. It's only gonna get better. And any campaigns we do going forward, from the start, I now know what I should put in place or what I should do differently, like all that stuff. And I mean, we're the D&D crew, so that applies to all of us. Of like anything that we do, session-wise or campaign-wise going forward, is only gonna get better because we're all learning. So like, yeah, I completely understand like being miserable after a session, being like, why did I do that? I
Yeah.
think we're all like that, and it's just because we're figuring it out, and and like no one else notices. Obviously, like it's just you wanting to play your best, but like you are playing your best. You're just like also figuring it out. You know?
Yeah.
It's so good. Like it's so
Ugh.
good. I
It's-
love it.
I have a lot of fun.
How was your
doing it.
first? How was your first session?
Me?
Tuck,
Good.
yes.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
I feel like I've been like in the party ghost-wise because I've been sitting and watching all of the videos back.
yeah.
So I'm like, I'm following all of this through, and I'm like, I feel like I know all these characters so much, and I'm like, wow, now I actually get to play with them.
Yeah,
Crazy.
and you have to
Oh
pretend
my
like you don't
God.
know shit about us too.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Funny.
That's why I'm desperately trying to get Zero to be like, so what happened in the tower? Like, how are you guys doing?
The way that we're all so fucking traumatized about the tower that no one's gonna
Yeah.
be like, oh yeah, let me tell you.
Let me tell you the story.
Well, maybe all the details.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know for me, like I love to do my silly little role play, which is fun, and so I know that in the first couple episodes I was like, I need to start trying to like have Angel speak to all the characters. So like I was like when we were like making the plan or whatever, that's why I was like, oh Luke, don't you want to get dressed up? Like having Angel be like, we could put
Yeah,
like bows
I
in your
like
hair,
that.
and then we started a band because of that, you know. And it's like
Yeah.
I want to
I
talk
have an
to
idea
everyone.
for where Zero would fit in the plan. It's just got to get to a point where they have that conversation.
Yes, I'm so excited. Yeah, I really like
Zero
we-
officiates the wedding.
I mean, we
That's my
should.
plan. You figured it out.
Oh my god, we have to. Yeah, I want.
Another officiate.
Yeah. That's the assassination. No, that's the plan. Hero goes in, assassinates the officiate, and replace them with Zero.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
gotta get a rundown on
Yeah.
like the
Hero
correct god.
grapples the priest. Please let the first person Hero gets to grapple be the
Oh my
whoever's
God.
officiating the wedding.
Jesus.
By
Let
tying
Zero
me up,
be
did
the-
you not grapple me?
Probably go, but like not, but like
think you
grapple
did.
and like grappling your hands and stuff. Whenever I'm thinking of this grapple, I want Hero to get up behind and headlock someone and just go shush.
Yeah.
Don't make it-
It's time to go. God,
God,
that's
that's funny.
Yep.
Yeah, but we should be the
The
conversation on way,
carriage.
because
Do the
I
Oh, yeah.
bows.
because I really like the idea of them kind of stepping off of the carriage after that whole ride, and the Hero and Zero just suddenly being friends, and everyone's like, "Why?
Oh,
why,
yeah.
What
why was it
happened?
so hard for us?"
Yeah, right.
Because
That's
I
very
just had a
funny.
feeling, like I know we rolled.
Oh my
but
gosh,
just
wait,
feeling that, like,
wait.
It's because you had emotional growth.
No.
So you're.
Yeah.
It's
No,
easier.
Yeah.
we all go,
They
we all go.
loosened him
We
up.
loosened him. We loosened it. It's like it's like when you get to
Yep.
you
Hero
open
pickle
the
jar.
reap the benefit. Yeah,
we loosened him.
that's so horrible.
Do not think
So
further
many
into
horrible
We
it.
loosened
things
his
we've
grease
said this
zone.
session. This is what the grease zone means.
The emotional grease
True
zone.
meaning
Yeah,
of
this is
the
the
reason.
I
emotional
feel like
grease
I'm
zone.
in an emotional.
Instead
grease
of the zone
right
of
now.
truth,
I'm
we
gonna
have
be
the
rude.
grease zone.
I did not
Yep.
take Zone of Truth, so
Oh
God.
my god, zone of truth.
I keep making eye contact with zone of truth and then going, no.
I won't.
Mm.
me too.
That McElroy has copyright over Zone of Truth now.
I know,
True.
no one
Knows
else
that.
can use it.
Okay, wait,
Yeah.
carriage roleplay. Go.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Go be sexy.
So, Hero, tell me about yourself.
Oh. Well.
Wait, did I learn anybody's names?
I think. Well, you heard of us, so I imagine you would know.
That's a good
You-
point.
But you guys don't know, you guys still don't know how Zero knows of you. And from what Tuck and I have discussed, you wouldn't know them by name. Like, you'd know, like,
Oh my god. Well, I know that they introduced. Didn't you introduce yourself?
I introduced myself, but you
Okay,
guys didn't
okay.
introduce yourselves.
Have we?
Oh, that's
But
funny.
did
Went
we
with
drop
us.
each other's names enough?
I don't think so. I think only like you only said Alu.
You just said you knew of us, and we all assumed we didn't have to introduce ourselves.
And
So
you
you
put
the
us-
whole time have not known our names.
Oh, okay. So maybe how this would go actually. He's sitting in the carriage. This is before Zero has said anything. Hero's been sitting there thinking very hard, and then is just like sitting there and strains and goes, "I'm Hero, by the way. I'm."
She turns, she's like, Oh, Hero, that's a lovely name. Thank you for introducing
It's not
me.
my choice. I don't like it. Maybe
Excuse what?
you.
What?
Sorry, you can call me Wolfgang.
Oh, fantastic. Well, nice to meet you, Wolfgang.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
My name
you-
is Zira. You can call me Zira if you would like.
Okay, noted. You did anyone introduce themselves, or should I do that for you?
I've been meaning to ask, but no one has.
It happens to me all the time. Okay, so Hero now seeing that you have been put in a horrible social situation is now like in the same way that Aurelia, they're just like Aurelia pining for Angel in their head, they're like my man, immediately comfortable with Aurelia. Same thing is happening with Zira now. Just like I get it. And then just does a quick rattle off.
Yeah.
Old crone, not a child. Very old.
Oh,
That's
the small
Penny.
one. Yes, the gnome.
Yes. No? Yeah. No, that's what they are.
Hero just doesn't know what a gnome is.
Although is currently a hyena in the back of the wagon.
I don't know
Oh,
if
like a
Hero would have
bright
seen that.
ginger.
Get used to that.
Just like looks back and like Penny's not there. It's like what in the?
Yeah, that's the old
I
crone.
determined that all of
Changes
the
shape.
animals she turns into are like super ginger.
Oh,
Nice.
good.
that's really cute.
I love that.
Big Knoll, very
Big
young.
gnome, yes, I
That's
know.
Aluk.
Aluk. All right. Good to know.
Hot horned one. That's Angel.
Yes.
You missed the opportunity
Indeed.
to say horny.
Hot horny one. I mean, well, no, I don't. It's Angel. Still correct. Red one. That's Aurelia.
Red one. Yes. Aurelia.
Aurelia emerged from a card in the tower and is bound to Angel and has a wife.
So.
And if you
So they
see
were
their art and
soulmates?
it's bad, tell her it's good, please.
Oh, trust me, I'm very good at those kinds of social situations. I've encountered many.
I'm not. Okay.
I
That's
got your back.
everybody.
If you ever need that, just lean on me. I'm pretty good at smoothing over most social situations. I was figuring with the whole name thing, I would just make eye contact with someone or gesture to someone until I picked up someone saying their name. That's usually what I do.
You are a genius. Yes.
Thank you.
I will-
Thank you.
I make social situations historically very rough. So
All right. Well, if you
Penny
ever
usually
need,
does it for me.
all right.
But it'd
all
be
right.
nice to have both.
Backup, extra backup, just in case. In
Yeah.
case it's a social situation with Penny, just to say, yeah. I
Oh,
got
that'd be
you.
good. Thank you.
Yeah.
I worry about that. Who's gonna? Because Penny, when I talk to Penny, who's gonna help me talk to Penny?
Mhm.
Is my issue.
Understandable. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Well,
No worries about no problem. No worries.
okay. Well,
I'm always here to help.
that's nice. That's good to hear. If you need me
Yeah.
to kill anyone,
Oh,
you let me know.
that's quite a different flavor of offer, but thank you. I'll
Uh,
put that one in my back pocket. Yep.
yeah, it's best I can do, mostly.
Awesome.
So,
I'm flattered. I'm honored. So, do you have any fantastical tales to tell about your travels in the tower?
Tower's pretty fucked up, but
I would assume, based on what I've heard about it and the fact it's some horrific obelisk in the sky, that doesn't usually bode well for things being cheery and chill.
yeah, well, and then I would say Hero gives a quick play-by-play of the relevant stuff that happened on every level, which is mostly, like what they gained from every level in the sense of like what they found out about the tower every time, and then dwelled more on the cards and kind of went through like
Mhm.
everyone gained something, but most importantly we gained Aurelia, and then doesn't show the talisman, but probably just like mentions that we have something that is leading us somewhere important, and we just need to figure out more about it.
Interesting. All right.
And
Good to know.
is just like explains that Angel died and maybe gets like a little bit upset, but is like Angel could probably tell you more about it. I don't like talking about it.
Sits and
Oh,
stares at Hero. Goes, she died.
Yeah,
She died?
yeah.
She doesn't appear dead to me.
Thankfully.
Uh,
Um,
she doesn't
the
also appear undead to me.
she got a second chance, and I think I don't really know what price she has to pay for that yet, but
Interesting.
we could have
Interesting.
really used you earlier.
I see.
basically.
I see. I
So-
understand the kind of help that you all would need in a situation such as that. Though in the
Yeah.
back of her head right now, she's thinking. So Zira's a cleric. Life and death's her whole thing.
Mhm.
So she's probably just gonna be thinking like, I should check and see if she's undead. Just like, I'm gonna check on that
Is
later.
Angel
Yeah.
a zombie?
Is Angel
Angel is a
just
fucking
gonna like
zombie.
slyly cast turn undead near her, just like check.
Oh my god.
Just to see. I fucking love that.
Angel
Yeah.
twitches.
It's like Angel knows and just psychs her out.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah, so they're maybe just chatting the rest of the time.
Yeah,
I literally
talking-
love that.
Talking about the tower. So you all were basically forced to go into the tower, yes?
Yeah,
And
I mean,
yeah.
I didn't have anything else really going for me, so it
All right.
it turned out for the best, I guess. So,
Yeah. I can tell you all have grown quite close during your time in there. So seems like a lovely relationship you all have together.
we kind of had to, but
Hmm.
yeah,
I can understand that.
I guess they're my friends. I've never had friends before.
Oh,
That's
well, that's very
it's pretty
sweet.
good. I'd like to think I'm getting better. So
Yeah.
this has been good. Typically, it takes perhaps maybe someone dying and coming back to life for me to share something about myself, so I think I'm getting a little bit better at that.
I can understand that. I'm not one to have too many friends either, so I can see where you're coming from there.
Well, you don't have to die to get it, but you have us now.
All right. Well, I'm
Well, you have me
very
now.
happy about that.
I guess I can't speak for everyone, but
All right. And I'll help you with any social situation you might need, and I will let you know if I need someone killed.
yes. Here it goes. Thank you. Just goes, good God. Thank you. And then maybe just like does a
course.
little is gonna go do a fist
Oh.
bump and then is just
Yeah.
puts a hand on Zero's shoulder and is like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
This means
Yeah.
so much to me. Like I know we have like established relationship dynamics, and I know that
Yeah.
I'm also technically the controller of this world, but
Yeah.
my headcanon is that Zira and Wolfgang fall in love.
I know. It's really
Oh.
Get away from me! No! That's my boyfriend!
very
Fucking
cute.
love triangle.
Don't steal my
No.
boyfriend!
Into a love triangle is
The
polyamory.
only solution could we I
True.
mean let's discuss this out of the bonus content before
I
anyone
mean-
watches the bonus content. Perhaps it's a little teaser. Who knows?
Who
Who
knows?
knows what'll
I
happen?
frankly would love to see it. Like
Who's
truly.
to
Yeah.
say?
Oh my god. Okay,
Oh
period.
my god.
That was so fun. I love it. I'm so excited for Zero to join.
Yeah.
Zero
So
being
fun.
I literally can't
I'm
wait.
so excited to have her, like play more with her, do more
yeah.
stuff.
Yes.
I've had her sitting just in my brain for
I'm
3
so
years.
excited.
Now
I
she's
just-
here. She can
she
run
has-
free.
She's
Live.
got that she's got a lot of stuff to her. It's just
Meat.
yeah.
Oh, makes me so happy.
I'm so excited to have an opportunity to actually like play her out full.
Yeah,
me
absolutely.
too.
I'm so glad that you joined our party.
Mm.
I loved her introduction. We didn't talk about that. Zero's introduction
Yeah,
was
I
so
thought that it was almost an
fun.
NPC
So
for a
good.
second, and then I was like Zira, and I was like,
No, it was
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah,
Just-
Tuck. When,
Listen,
when
we're
I
all
was
gonna
talking
meet
about
in
it,
violence.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, like you can just like be down in the tavern, like when they come down. And Tuck's like, what if she was playing cards? I was like,
I literally love it. What's Sierra's alignment? I never asked.
She's true neutral.
Oh,
Mm.
same.
Nice.
Sierra's
So-
neutral too.
So
Oh my
Guys are
god.
yeah,
literally
that's your
busted.
first
Gonna
like
literally be besties.
hint of her vibe. She's not a lawful good. She may like put off the appearance that she's lawful good. She's very much true
literally
neutral.
really
love
does.
that. That's what I love. I feel like you kind of gauged that really well from that interaction, especially like
Mhm.
how you were talking, but the content of what you were saying was
Yeah.
so like
Mhm.
just so
you had just
so
kicked all of
goading.
their asses, and then you went, I don't know how the game works.
Oh.
Like, I don't.
Yeah.
That's
I thought it was
weird.
over.
oh god.
Perfectly
Yeah.
passive aggressive.
I
It's
really
so
loved it.
I'm obsessed. I'm
Ooh,
obsessed.
little me.
So much
Me?
fun. I will
I
say
know,
Zero
that's
at this fucking
fun.
wedding.
Yeah.
Zero at this
excited.
wedding is gonna go hard.
Wait
Oh, yeah.
till
So
y'all
many
hear
outfits.
what
God.
Angel's
Just to pick
wearing.
through.
Just so you
Oh
know.
my
Oh.
god, yeah. I need to finish
Wait.
drawing mine.
Yeah. I will say I have to leave in a second because my friends are having a Friendsgiving.
Oh,
And-
Oh
fun.
yes.
So
Cute.
I'm a little late, but they knew I'm coming late, so
Yes.
Yes,
It
this
also-
is
this is
excellent
also
bonus content.
midnight.
Yes,
here.
amazing.
Oh, true.
It
Goodbye.
is midnight.
Thank you guys for the
Yes.
bonus content. And thanks
you
everyone for watching.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
Bye.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye.
Bye.